He's a Warforged. Really.
Let's see. Stream. Oh, is the stream going? Whoops. Huh. I
Yep.
thought it was on the. I thought it was on the other screen.
It was until a little bit ago.
When did I switch it over? Oh, I have one
I
watcher.
have no idea. Well, that's me.
There you go. All right, let's get some music going. We'll give them a few moments to get on. Ito, I think you would be up for scribe today, if that's all right.
No problem.
Excellent. Let's get some calm music.
Be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
I think our guy is in the wrong voice chat. He's in D&D general voice.
Oh, is he? Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll send him a message.
Because I'm looking. What channel is the streaming link in? Might just be
Here, I'll send it again.
Oh, thank you.
No problemo.
Woohoo.
Can't you just move him?
I think I can.
Yeah, just move him over. Eliminate the middleman. Don't give him the option.
There we go.
Hello.
Good morning, afternoon, evening,
Yes.
Night.
night for some of you.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
He's
Israel.
in Israel.
It's 9 p.m. right now.
Oh, you're in Israel, huh?
Yep.
I had no idea.
Well,
For some reason, I thought you were in Europe. I don't know why.
I was living there for a while, but no. Most of my life I've been here.
Mm.
Let's see. SPQ. Could you?
Yeah,
change...
it's Mike.
Mike. Could you change
Yeah.
your Discord name to your character's name and then like Mike in parentheses?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Because it will take.
Hey, Mike.
me-
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Because
Yeah, nice meeting everybody.
it will take me a while to remember your name. I will forget it.
It has the voice to match the picture.
Yeah. But yeah, I've enjoyed the confidence that being older brings. Like being
Oh, yeah,
more
that's-
sure of yourself.
Oh, I don't have that, but
Yeah, well, no, I didn't have it in my 20s at all. Like I said, I had it, but it was all faking it. I was like, yeah, I'm awesome, but I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I just hated myself when I was in my early 20s, late teens, because I made some terrible life choices, hurt a lot of people in the process. So yeah, horrible things happened.
And that can definitely happen when you're younger and kind of growing up and figuring things out. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I hated the person I used to be. My first girlfriend broke my heart, and after that, I decided to punish every girl in my life for like 5 years, dude. It was so dumb now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Well, the important thing is that you grow and move forward from that, right?
Oh, for sure. Oh god, I hate.
That's happened, but you shouldn't dwell on it too much, or else you'll just taint your current self. You know.
No, I just hate that I did that. That I was so immature that I did that. But it's good because I've honestly learned a lot since then.
Yeah, and that's what's important. How do you guys remember how you change nickname? Or Mike, do you know how to do that, or are you trying to figure that out?
Yeah, you right-click on your name and then edit server profile, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Because
then there's
I wasn't sure how to do it now. I used to know how to do it, but I think they changed it.
I don't know, but it's there.
Yeah, there it goes. Looks like you got it.
Arne Sibo. Okay. Okie doke.
Is anybody else hearing music, or is it just me?
We're all hearing music.
There's music. So you can go to the top right of the screen. There's a cog. And under the settings, you can go to, I think, audio and video. And there's a master music volume, so you can adjust the music to whatever your liking is. But I do play music during the games to kind of have some ambience.
It's all good. It's all good.
Alright, checking with Don Miguel. See what his status is.
Yeah, we're about to fight a bunch of demons. We need Mr. Fitz with us. Especially because the rest of us have to
Didn't
leave.
we
having
just
slashed
run
him.
away? Didn't we just run away and we're now heading back to town?
You did,
No,
but they were
turned
tailing
tail.
you. Yeah, they were tailing you.
Oh, right.
so-
Right.
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll do
Fitz.
a recap. So I think this is pretty much everyone except for one person. So we can do a recap and they can join. They said they'd be late, so. All right, let's see. Oh, well, everyone hop on roll 20, as it looks like I'm missing a little bit, or a few of you. And Arnis, I need you to, under the chat tab on the top right of your screen, set the chat to be as your character, not as your account, so it'll show your picture. Like at the bottom, if you're under the chat tab at the bottom, it should say as, and you can kind of have a drop down, and one of the options is your character. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
Wonderful.
Awesome. So why don't we do a quick recap? Last time, Durgar, I believe you were scribe, yes?
Yep, I got it right here.
All right.
So, we picked up last session mid-fray with, of note, Crowbar being absolutely surrounded by angry cultists, looking like a blur of black feathers and a spiky spear. During the scrap, Fitzgerald and Lazarus both went down, but they came back. However, unfortunately, Crowbar was tragically torn to shreds by Knowles, who didn't very much like the darkness the Crow Man made. Garrow comes in after the fight and told us that it isn't safe to rest in the village because patrols would come through again, and if they see that another search and rescue team had been brutalized, they would have, tripled their number, basically. So we hatched a plan to set up a murder scene where it looks like the party, especially Crowbar, absolutely decimated the both patrols and killed them all. Fitzgerald is the one who came up with that plan. Fitz pulls his goddamn weight, setting up the murder scene. Dexter would be proud, and all of us are slightly more scared of him forever now. We hid in the nook that we hid in to avoid the patrols last time and long rest. We were notably being saddened by the lack of things that come back on a long rest for a warlock. We decided to attempt to sneak back out of the demon caves to report our findings back to Candleholm, and if we're discovered, fucking book it. Which we were, and we did. We came across a group of humans, likely killed by some type of demons chasing us. Audience knowledge that Fitz recognized them, and Deska noticed Fitz being uncomfortable by the scene, but nothing else for the party. We collectively figured out that about 7 shadow demons had been tailing us at the edge of our torchlight, and fearing we would lead them right back to, a settlement of people, we prepped to fight them with the knowledge that they really don't like being in any sort of light at all. And that's where we left off last session.
Indeed. All right. So
Wonderful recap.
wonderful
Thank you.
recap. So Ariran is scribe this time. We need to fill the position of leader for this group, and we also needed to. Do you guys still want to go by the Goodberries since your Goodberry guy left? We haven't really talked much about it. You want to retain?
I mean, we
that
said we
group
wanted
name?
to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So
we lost the guy that gave us our
Warren
name,
is
and also
willing to
lost.
take charge if you guys are.
God,
If
no.
you guys
Please,
need a
no.
leader.
who was that?
Not a
Oririn.
weird.
Ariran's leader? Oh yeah, no, I don't know about that. But so basically, so the leader is more of a meta
Highest
role.
charisma.
It doesn't necessarily have to be leader in game, but like if there's a tough situation, it's almost like the squad leader where someone's like, "All right, this is what the group's gonna do." Because yeah, sometimes like I just need quick answers because you're in stressful situations and there isn't time to talk about it. So just someone to quickly like assess what the group's will is and say like, "All right, this is what we're doing," you know.
Yeah. I mean, we lost Quaylog, who gave us our name and was our leader, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Sticking with the thing that nobody can vote for themselves, I vote Vitz to be leader because.
Oh, do we want to
Vitz-
vote on it? I guess we could give. Yeah, you guys can give me whispers with votes. That's a good idea. I never actually did it that way. Why don't you all whisper me with a vote?
Yeah. Are we assuming the same rule that you can't vote yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Or Oririn would vote for himself.
Or actually, you can. I'll say you can vote for yourself. You can vote for whoever you want to be leader. So just give me
Oririn
a
is gonna
whisper.
either vote for himself or the angel.
Oh God!
No, you can't vote for the angel.
I vote for Ra.
Raw.
Let me think.
All right, I got one vote.
Well, Deska's not here, but I don't. Well, it depends on.
And again, this is more of
If
like
it's a straight up tie, Deska could be the tiebreaker, but if it's a majority, even without Deska.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
yeah. I'll just get a quick idea of what the group's thinking. So I should get 4 votes because I think Arnis is still getting situated, so he probably wouldn't have much input on that yet.
Arnis doesn't even know our characters yet.
Yeah.
So it's like, well,
You don't even know anyone. You're all
Exactly.
in charge.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, who are you gonna vote for? Lazarus hates everyone, but he hates
West-
everyone.
No,
Fate-
I just don't
Fate-
like Deska.
Fate is really good at making crime scenes. Durgar is basically dead.
Durgar is too creepy to be leader. I'm sorry.
I think I have everyone but Oririn. Did you send me a whisper?
he said he voted for himself.
Oh, you're voting for yourself. All right. It looks like Fitz is the leader for now. All right.
Nice.
There you go, Fitz.
There you go, Fitz.
Good job.
So yeah, just in situations where I need like what the party's doing, like it's just basically Fitz or Fitz giving me letting me know what the group consensus is. And Oririn is quartermaster, right? We're still keeping him as quartermaster.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So it is 3:30 p.m. The 44th of winter. Not that seasons matter because the deep doesn't really have those types of conditions. It's
Dank
just
and wet
cold
at all
and
times.
dark in the recesses of the world. So, yeah, you were going back, or you were trying to escape to your town, and you think you're being followed by these demons. So the plan was to approach, right, and try to force a battle with them.
Yep.
More or less, yeah.
We were gonna throw some light stones because they're staying at the edge of the light.
Yeah, they really don't like being in darkness.
All right, so I'm going to...
Well, they don't like being
Light
in
in
dark.
concentration, right?
No, light
Or
is not
that dancing
concentration.
lights.
I
Huh,
think
so I
I
can
don't even
probably
think
use-
dancing lights is concentration.
Dancing light
Dancing
is
light
because
is
you
pretty
move
sure, yeah.
All right, so you
Last
should all
we
see
left-
dark screens right now, except for one of you. And Arnis, you remember what we talked about, right? Kind of like how we're gonna bring you in. Are you there, Arnis? Uh-oh, did we lose his voice?
He's muted.
Arnis, can you hear us? I wonder... if you can hear us, type out something in chat. Because we can't hear you right now. I wonder if he had to step away or something. Well, I guess we can just get started and...
So last we left off... Oh, there's Jessica.
Wait, let's go.
Oh, Deska's here.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. So, yeah, Arnis is muted for now. Hopefully, we can get him in a moment. But let's set this up. So we have Fitzgerald. We have Durgar. And Lazarus, Deska, and or Riren. You can arrange yourselves to liking. The sound is coming from the north. I don't think I have light sources yet, so you said you were going to throw a light source that way?
Last we left, Lazarus was going to cast Moonbeam because he had already cast his Detect Fiends, his Divine Sense. So he was going to cast Moonbeam right on the group of them, and then that's when we left off.
Well, I don't think you knew exactly where they were. You just know that they're somewhere to the north of you. Because you... I think you
actually,
had...
Divine Sense tells me where they are. Let me double check.
So you had a light source, right? Up to 40 feet?
Yeah,
no, I know exactly where they are. Here.
Yeah.
But I mean, did you have a light source out?
We had a light source, but
or
you said
Riren
that
did.
they would have gone up to where it was like dim light and not all the way out. Because originally someone did protect good or evil, and you said they're out range, and then you said, oh well, they would probably be closer than like a little bit closer than like all the way out of the light range, and like where it was a little bit not as bright.
Dim light.
And that's where we left off. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
And with Divine Sense, I can tell where they are. Because it says until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, blah, 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 for 60 feet. You said there were 7, I believe. And, yeah. So my idea was to cast Moonbeam, like, as close to them as I can from, I mean, it's a 120 cast, I believe. But I just wanted to cast it as close to them as possible, to the biggest group of them.
All right. So did we get Arnis back yet? Can you hear us, Arnis?
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So you remember what we talked about with how we were going to introduce you?
I do, yes.
And you can see yourself on the map right now?
I can.
All right, great. So let's do initiative rolls. So for rolling initiative, make sure your token is highlighted, then click on the initiative button on your sheet.
Yep. 1 second. Oh well.
Wow, I'm not going last for once. Nice.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Okay.
Noise.
Hey, man, look at that. Oh, Laz, keep on me. I keep forgetting to slap you.
It's okay.
Slap you with the love juice.
Is it a cantrip or something?
It is one of my divine abilities that I could just get
Oh, okay.
for being Twilight.
Be good.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that your token is clicked, Arnis, or else it doesn't record the initiative.
Am I clicking that? Sorry, I'm like roll 20 inadequate. So just the large token that I have on the screen, is that what I'm clicking on?
Yeah. So
That's on the map.
on the map, on the battle mat, right over here.
Gotcha.
Make
All
sure,
right.
yeah, just highlight it, then click the initiative button, and that'll record it on the turn order.
And initiative is the red button, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is with Beyond 20, but I think there should be a. It looks like you already rolled it, so I think you have the right button. It just you just have to make sure the token's highlighted.
Well, Deska uses Beyond 20, so maybe he can help with anything.
Yeah, Deska, how does that work with the initiative?
Yeah. On Beyond 20, if you just click initiative and you have the thing, the extension where it applies to roll 20, it should
You still need
automatically
to highlight your token.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still need to highlight your token though.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so I'm
There he is.
going to go through.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that got it.
Well, let's highlight myself and then activate it on roll 20. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just this.
Alright, so you can't, or you haven't been able to see these demons too well, Arnis, because they seem to almost vanish when they are in darkness. So currently you are well hidden in the area nearby. What do you want to do?
All right, so I see these demons and
Well, you know the
Do I see-
demons were trailing the group. You can't see them because even with your dark vision, it would they seem to be almost invisible without light. So right now you just know they're somewhere around the corner up ahead.
okay, and I can see the group.
Yes, so you were here, you were kind of up here, peeking out. So you would know the group is down in this area. But you are still well hidden. You don't think the demons have seen you yet.
All right, so I'm gonna stay hidden, and try to get a little bit closer to the group if I can.
All right.
But I want to.
So if you get close to the group, that will put you out of your cover because right now you're behind the rocks here. So that could reveal you if you move. So do you still want to? Or go ahead. Sorry.
When was the last time I saw the demons?
You see like little bits of movement in the shadows here. So you think they're in this area right ahead of you. But like I said, you don't think they've seen you because they haven't come for you yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay hidden and see if they make a move towards the group or if they make a move towards me.
Alright, so for your action, you're just kind of staying hidden in the shadows, and we'll say maybe taking the dodge action in case you get attacked.
Yes. Yep.
Alright, cool. So I'll mark you as dodging. Next up is Deska. So you see Lazarus here, it looks like he's about to cast his pillar of light on something. What do you want to do?
Would I be able to, from like just looking at him, be able to tell which direction he's about to cast it in?
You think he's casting it somewhere up here.
Okay. Well, then I will just... I'll just move here and bonus action hide and ready and attack, I guess.
Alright, so you move off to the side behind some rocks. Go ahead and record your stealth check, and you... Did you say you're readying an attack?
Yes. I'm
Alright.
readying an attack on whoever is revealed by Lazarus's next... his moonbeam?
Alright,
Is what he's preparing?
so you pull your bow out, kind of looking to the area ahead of you, getting ready. That's it for you. The demons are doing things. So, not knowing what you're about to do, you still see them moving just at the edge of your light source. The shadow demons have not engaged you yet. Durgar. I love how Lazarus was supposed to kick this off, but he's just like, it's taking a while to cast the spell.
Hey, we get an unintentional round of prep. I'm fine with this. Nobody pointed out seeing movement over here, right? It's all up here.
What's your passive perception?
I'm talking if anybody else pointed it out.
Oh, not so far, and with a 13, if you take a quick look over your shoulder, you don't see anything moving behind you.
Alright, cool. Then I will bonus action, reach into the void of the world and pull out a spiky-looking axe. Casting Shadow Blade.
Alright, so you chant channeling shadowy energy as a large shadow axe appears in your hands. So that is concentration, and go ahead and mark yourself as holding your weapon.
Yep, just expending this spell slot. So I have a shield. I am holding the weapon.
That's a good question. Is there one for readying an attack?
No, it's just once you use your reaction, then you mark yourself. So actual readying, it's just up to you to remember when it triggers.
And then
no problem.
Step right here, and I will do the same thing of readying my action to chuck the axe at preferably the one that Deska shoots at, but if not, whatever's in range.
Alright, so that is it for you. Fitz.
Quick question. I'm also going to do the same thing as ready a bow attack once I see something. Am I allowed to use my bonus action steady aim and then my action is to hold an attack so I can get the benefit of it? Or is it holding an attack is just basic?
So, steady aim, I believe, requires a bonus action, doesn't it?
It does.
So you cannot ready a bonus action as far as I know.
But you can get your sneak and everything if you successfully hide before.
Well, yeah. If you're hidden and you attack, then you effectively, they have blindness to you. So yeah, you can link steady aim. I'm gonna say you probably can't do that, but let me quickly take a look at it. Let's see. No, it's on your current turn. Yeah, so it wouldn't carry over to the next turn.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So then I'll do the same thing Deska does. I'll just move back a little bit, hug the wall, and then I'll also do a stealth and then ready an attack.
And so you step back, hoping that you can use the shadows and the rocks to your advantage. Oririn.
Yeah. Since I can't see them, I am just going to use darkness on my staff.
Alright. So you chant as your staff lets loose a darkened aura, which is what, 15 feet?
15 feet, yes.
Okay, so go ahead and mark yourself with that aura.
And he is going to move over, I guess here I can see it shooting.
Alright, Lazarus. So you are casting Moonbeam. Yep. Now, you can sense... the last time you sensed them, because I think it's till the end of that turn, they were... I'm trying to think if there's a way I can mark them so only you can see them. I don't think that's true. So you're trying to... Moonbeam's a 10-foot area, right?
It's 5 foot.
Oh, 5 foot. So you can only hit one of them. Alright, so which one do you want
to... But it gives out dim light.
So go ahead and, do you want me to just... Or we'll bring out the Moonbeam, and do you want to just target the closest one?
Well, I want it to be the one that is most in the center, so that the light would shine on all of them if possible.
So you know that from the torch that the dim light does not seem to do anything. Like, it does not reveal them, because they're sitting at the edge of where the bright light is, so you think only bright light matters.
Okay. Then yeah, let's target one.
Yeah, with your light source, I think the dim light goes out to here, and you know they're closer than that. Alright, so go ahead.
Oh wait, 5 foot radius. So that's 5 squares apparently. Durga says
4 squares. If
4
it's a 5
squares.
foot radius, it would.
Okay,
be
so
a
yeah, it
circle.
would be a 10, basically a 10 by 10.
Okay. I've never used these area attacks. Where do I get those things?
In the journal, there's a resources.
Okay, here. 5 foot circle. I'm guessing, or a 5 foot
Well,
cube.
you're looking for a
It's
10
basically
foot.
the stem.
Yeah, 10-foot cube is what you're looking for. 'Cause that's
Okay.
basically what it is. Yeah, exactly.
Perfecto.
Where's the where are they?
So, if you want to hit 2 of them, you would have to put it here.
Okay, perfect.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Alright, so you chant pointing as there is a radiant beam of energy that blasts down from the ceiling. So that does indeed reveal some enemies.
Okay.
They say something in Abyssal, if anyone speaks Abyssal.
I do.
I think Durga does.
Speak the language of demons.
Basically,
dragons,
a
and
very nasty sounding curse as they are lit up by this moonbeam. They look very
I laugh-
angrily towards
I laugh.
Lazarus.
They like you, Lazarus.
And
They like
they should take damage, right?
Yeah, I think on... Is it on their turn they take it? Or
The
is it
first
right
time
now?
they enter, and at the start of their turn.
Okay, so
First
that
time
would
on a
be...
turn or starts its turn.
Yeah,
there.
so that would be on
It is
their
both.
turn they take it. So
Not
not right
for the
now.
first time it enters. So it takes it now, and it takes it at the start.
First time it enters is not when when the shadow beam appears. That's if they walk through it. It's not like when it just appears. Because that's like if you move it across the battlefield, everything would be entering it as it moves. So I'm pretty sure rules-wise, that's just if they move through it. So it's like a barrier almost.
Fair.
All right, that works.
All right.
So I can shoot them now?
Yes, that would make those 2 appear. So go ahead, those who had ready shots, which we'll start with Deska. What was your stealth check?
17. Was it successful?
Yes, it does not seem they noticed you. So go ahead and
Perfect.
give me an attack with advantage.
Longbow.
Do
Sure.
it.
Arrow fly. Oh yeah, 23 would strike, hitting the first one.
Oh my
4,
God.
5, 7. So that's 12 points of damage. Do you have a magical weapon?
It is not a magical weapon.
Alright, so unfortunately the creature only seems to take 6.
Remember me?
And it looks very annoyed. Anything else?
That's my ready to action. I gotta mark myself.
Yeah, mark yourself as using your reaction, and that you are used your reaction. Durgar, you ready to melee, right?
I'm ready to throw my axe.
Alright. So go ahead and throw it.
So I'm targeting the one up front because it's closest, and I think that's also the one that Deska shot. So advantage from dim light, disadvantage from range, so it's just a straight roll. Nope.
Oh,
Dang.
would have been a lot of damage. That's pretty good.
So, yes, unfortunately you throw it, but the demon sidesteps it in the pillar of light.
Damn it.
As the axe reappears back in your hands. And I think
You used
Fitz...
the reaction.
Yeah, you use your reaction as well, and Deska did as well. Fitz, you ready as well, so go ahead and take a shot.
I only rolled a 16 on stealth. Am I doing an advantage?
You are still at advantage, yes. That was enough. They are not the best. Alright, so
Nice.
that would strike. Is your longbow magical?
No, it is not.
Alright, so the
No
arrow
worries,
strikes it, but once again, it seems like the creature resists, only taking 6 points of damage, piercing.
One day.
That is it for you, using your reaction, and you guys make sure you're marked as having your ranged weapons. So, Lazarus, you cast your spell. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's
The
it.
demons angrily approach. That is it.
Actually, no, I'm gonna use a Harness Divine Power and get back that spell slot.
Oh, as a bonus? Where's the torch right now? Or the light source? Who's holding it?
Well, that's a light source in it itself, and then I believe Orion had one.
Okay, so there's currently So there's currently no light on the battlefield if he's in darkness.
Deska has a light stone or two.
I have the light
we weren't
stone.
We're not moving in the dark since we were traversing.
Alright, so go ahead and pull the light stone out, because where the light is in this battle will be relevant.
Oh. Okay,
Unless you put it out.
no. Is the light stone just what's the...
It's a torch. So just pull out a torch.
Oh, okay. Makes it a lot more simple.
Yeah, so it's not actually a torch, but it's the same light radius. Alright, so back to Arnis. Round 2, what do you want to do? You see all this magical energy suddenly coalesce, and there is an explosion of light, lighting up 2 enemies who look like they're about to charge south towards your group. They don't seem to have seen you yet.
All right, so I'm going to use 2 kite points. I'm going to do Pass Without a Trace. And then I'm going to try to stay close to these rock formations and try to, start beginning to move towards the back of these 2 demons that are approaching the others.
All right. Can you link that ability that gives you Pass Without Trace?
Can I? Probably not, but can you? I don't know. I don't have the answer there. So
So it should be on your sheet. There should be how is it, Deska, that you link your abilities?
Yeah, so it depending on where it is on your page, if you just click on it, it allows you to. It'll pop up on the.
You can go to feature and traits, and then you can go to your traits, and you can get, let's say, Pact Magic, and then it says Beyond 20 on the top right of your skin, and you can just click it the same way I did. But that's my
magic. Okay.
So I gotcha. So Pass Without Trace.
Wow, Pact Magic is long.
It's long as shit.
I randomly chose the longest thing I can see.
Jesus.
Attacked me with.
I think I might have successfully put it there. Is it there?
That was the roll.
So it did a roll for some reason. Oh, because it was rolling for the skill. Well, I mean, I'm just curious about the monk. What gives that to you? Because I don't know how much I've seen it, but let me here. I can I have your sheet here. Let me see if I can find it.
If he's shadowed, then it's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's just a bonus action, or it's an action, 2 key points, and you just cast the spell.
Okay.
I mean,
gotcha.
Perver also had it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you channel some key energy as you become much quieter, and your footsteps no longer leave a trail. So this gives you +10 to stealth checks. So were you going to try to move up to them? Is that what your plan was?
Yeah, I'm trying to move up to them. Basically, I want to put myself in a position where I'm mostly hidden from everyone, but prepared to pounce with my my fighting spears and inflict some damage. But I want to stay hidden as long as possible, so that's what I want to do this round.
Gotcha. Alright, so if you move at half speed, you can make a normal stealth check. If you move at normal speed, you have disadvantage. Do you want to just move at half speed?
Move at half speed, that will give me 20 feet of movement.
Alright, so go ahead and move to wherever you want to be. And remember, you have to remain in cover to keep your stealth going, or else they'll see you. Alright, so +10,
Oh,
you got an 18.
Oh, right. Oh.
Thank God. Alright.
Alright, so yeah, you would have to stay along the wall, because you're currently using the rocks as cover. So you could get up to this space if you want.
Space. I didn't see what you just showed.
Oh, this one? Do you see my ping?
Okay, there we go. Yep, that's where I want to move, so.
Alright, so you sneak up, staying behind the rocks. So, the stealth check was your action, and you were still hidden, you did your move. Anything else?
Gotta have dodge prepared in case they turn around and see me.
Alright, so you can't dodge at this point, because you already used your action to stealth. Unless you had something that lets you do it as a bonus action, which I don't think you do.
I don't think I do. Let me double check. I might have got that wrong.
Unless he spends key, I don't think so.
Well, I don't think monks can stealth with key points as a bonus, can they? I thought that was only rogues.
No, you can dodge as a bonus.
No.
Yeah. So they can dodge with a bonus, but not. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, we'll say you're just in position, but you don't think they can see you anyway.
I'm in position and waiting. Correct.
Deska, what do you want to do?
All right. So I have the stone. I'll look at Fitz and I'll toss him the stone. I'm gonna move this so I'll toss him the stone. And then I will just cast light on my armor. So that I myself radiate with light for 20 feet radius.
You could do it on me since I'm probably gonna charge up there.
Don't worry, buddy. Oh, you're gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'll cast it on you. I'll do that. I'll tap you on your shoulder, your armor, and your armor begins to glow.
Alright, so
and I'll just shout, "Rah!"
Alright, so Lazarus is now glowing with light.
And if that's the case, I will take a step backwards next to my buddy here. Okay. That was my action. I will bonus action.
Sorry, go ahead.
I will bonus action healing word myself and then call it a day.
Right, so you
why are you healing
chant
yourself?
because he was wounded.
Because I was hurt.
So you chant channeling healing energy, feeling a little bit better. Another interesting thing I realized is that if you're holding your token with a left click, you can right click to use the ruler and set waypoints. You don't have to use Q.
Yep.
So I don't know if I told this group that. Alright, so Deska's turn ends and the enemy goes. So these two immediately are affected by your spell, and they have to make, what is it, con saves?
Actually I don't know if it's a con save, let me check.
I'm pretty sure it's a con save if I know my moonbeams.
Yeah.
I know
my moonbeams.
Well,
so either way they take damage, so I'm gonna...
5 seconds.
I'm gonna cast it. So
right.
it's 9 damage.
So,
should I use it twice or just once?
Just once. So one of them makes it. So he would take half, which would be 9 damage, as the radiant energy sears him. The second one fails it and takes 18 radiant damage.
Oh, right, because they're... Yeah, I forgot they're radiant.
Well, this first one is going to move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going for Durgar. He moves up and swipes with you, or swipes at you with his dark claws.
Hey, puppy.
Oh wait, is there... Oh, the light's right there, so don't... Okay, so you definitely see him, and you would dodge backwards. You would miss. Next up, this guy here is gonna step forward. Arnis, I assume you're not gonna try to attack with an Oppie, right? Because that would reveal you. Or do you want to attack him as he moves out of your threat range?
Nope, not going to attack yet. I'm going to continue just to watch and wait.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30, and he's going to go for Durgar. Clawing at you. No, you would raise your shield and block. This guy here suddenly appears as he enters the light's range. Coming in at Lazarus. Slicing with his claws. Luckily, close call. You just managed to block that attack. Once again from the shadows, another one would appear. Though, this one kind of moves around, double moving towards Deska, but he cannot attack.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Every time.
Another one appears at the edge of your vision here. And he is also moving in towards Deska.
Veska, you need like an artillery platform that you could just stand on.
Or Rearin, do you have any type of blind sense?
Nope.
Alright. What is your passive perception?
Bad.
Bad. So as you're sitting there watching, enshrouded in darkness, you are suddenly
to me,
struck.
it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you are suddenly struck
if they
by something.
can see me, then they have disadvantage or something.
Oh yeah,
like
they can definitely see you. And you take 17 psychic damage as something throttles you in the shadows. And there is a second attack on you at advantage.
The shadow creatures can see in magical darkness now.
These guys seem to be able to.
We did fight something like that before, but so do I see anything different about the ones here?
You don't see them yet. You just hear. Well, the second one, something swipes at you, but luckily you do manage to dodge out of the way. But no, you do not see them. You just see, looking around, you can see in the darkness, but you cannot see them. So that is it for the shadow demons. Durgar, what do you want to do?
You got this, buddy.
I'm just as confused as you are, Ririn, but I'm just gonna swing at the one in front of me.
Ha! Alright, you swipe at the guy in front of you.
No dim. So bonus action, bring it back to my hand. I get my reaction back. Oh, somebody already did that for me. Thank you, whoever that was.
Oh, it's set to do that automatically now, at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, nice. Booming energy. She's my weapon.
It's my favorite.
Alright, so you swing your shadow axe, 20 wood strike.
Oh, I did that, I think.
Dealing 14 psychic damage as you cut into the shadowy creature.
And it is wreathed in thunderous energies.
It looks wounded from that attack.
Wonderful. Yeah, I'm gonna stay engaged with this one.
Alright.
That is my turn.
That's it for you, Fitz. What do you want to do?
I am going to stand still, do my steady aim, and I'm just going to shoot the one that's right in front of Dorgar.
Alright. You take aim at advantage, 24 would strike, and he is hit for 5 points of piercing, as unfortunately, again, these things seem to be resistant. And 3 points of sneak, so 8. Alright. He's looking badly wounded, but still alive. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, your turn ends, or rear end, so something is in the shadows clawing at you that you cannot see.
Do I know from which direction, or...?
The attack came from your west.
I'll drop the spell.
Does that reveal anything? Because
is there light over there?
it's currently glowing.
Fitz has the light stone.
Lazarus and Fitz has a light stone, so...
Not from this distance, no. That does not reveal anything yet.
I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere to my left.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, so you chant, bringing forth a fiery ball in the area next to you. Right there.
Ooh. Yep.
And do you want to just try to have it attack something that you can't see?
Yep.
Alright, so you have it roll at whatever is there, which luckily is a save, so you don't have disadvantage. Which square do you want to have it try to bump into?
Well, if he's attacking me from here, then I'm going here.
Alright, right next to you. So the flaming ball... Oh, that sheds light, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, if they're not stealthing, but they're just invisible, I do know where they are, I just can't see them, right? And if
so
attack
they
me
are
and just
stealthing.
then Okay.
Yeah, they're stealthing for sure.
Yeah, but It is bright light for 30 feet and then dim light for an additional 30.
Oh, nice.
20 feet.
Oh, 20. That makes more
20.
sense. I was like, wow, that's brighter than a normal light source. All right, so shedding light as the area is lit up. You do indeed see something. So as the light appears, several things come into view.
Oh shit! Oh.
The demons look angrily at the fire source, then look back towards Oririn. So what do you want to do, Oririn? You can attack as a bonus action against one of them.
I'll use my bonus action on this one.
Alright, so the sphere tries to bump into him, so he gets a dex save. Oh, he makes it. Surprising. Well, not that surprising. It's pretty good. So he jumps out of the way as the sphere comes at him, barely avoiding it.
I think it's half damage.
It is half damage, yeah. So he would take... Let's see... he would take 1 fire damage.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, Lazarus.
Yeah, I'm gonna use inspiration to attack this one.
You do have a moonbeam still.
Oh my god.
Oh, too late. Alright, so you swing your weapon, and you are concentrating, by the way. So you might want to mark yourself as concentrating, because you have a moonbeam.
Yeah.
Which I think you can move as an action. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, I know. But I decided this was probably the fastest way to get rid of one of them, at least.
I appreciate the thought.
Alright, so anyway, unfortunately, yeah, 11 would not be enough, and the creature dodges. Is that it for you? Or you get a second attack, right?
I'll attack again, but without inspiration. Okay, there we go.
That one is.
Huh. So you cut into the creature with the second attack, dealing... Oh,
Divine
right.
Smite.
Oh, right. That's
and it's an additional 1d8, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So you do 7 slashing, and
which is a magical sword.
Yeah, and 32 points of radiant. So 39 damage as there's an explosion of light, and the creature goes.
And I just shout, "For the light of Ra!"
So what did I say that was? 7 and 39.
32. 39.
Right, so 39 total. The creature does look wounded from that attack, and it looks very upset at you.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright.
How can I, It doesn't let me pick, or it doesn't let me choose to cast, Divine Smite as level 2.
That's strange.
Yeah,
It should.
I'm not gonna change it now because it already happened, but for the future, I want to make sure that I can pick level 2 Divine Smite.
It should ask you, but if it doesn't,
No, didn't ask.
I mean, you could just you could just make a macro, and choose how many dice you want for like the different levels. So Arnis, what do you want to do?
So this light thing that's still going, is there a way for me to go around it without actually exposing myself to the light?
Yeah, well, so you are currently using the rocks to hide in. You could skirt along the edges down this way, remaining hidden. Again, like at half speed if you want to go normal stealth roll, or at full speed if you want to do it with disadvantage.
I think we're going to go half speed, and we're going to do it normal again.
Alright, so go ahead and make a stealth check if you're hiding.
Also, don't pass over that.
Yeah, don't go through the light beam. Well, I think that's what he meant. Alright, so 25 would be enough as you stay hidden in the rock over here, and you can move up to 20 feet.
5, 10, skirting, 15, 20. Is that right?
Yeah, though you'd probably want to be here.
5, 10, 15.
You actually can move into any space that's not black. There's just rocks there, so you can be hiding in there. Unless you want to go here, you could go here too. Either or.
kind of want to go back there.
All right, yeah, go for it. So you're out a little
All
bit.
right.
That makes sense. All right, anything else as you slowly stealth up on them?
No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch, and if I have an opportunity, I'm gonna take it.
All right. So Deska, what do you want to do? You got two of these things on you.
Yeah,
Although this one seems to be angry at Lazarus at the moment, as he just blew him up.
Oh, that makes it even harder to choose.
You could kill it.
Yeah,
Quiet Lazarus.
I don't know how much health they have, but 39 damage?
yeah. But, okay. I'll believe in Laz. I look at Laz's last attack, and I'm inspired. And I drop my longbow, pull out my +1 short sword. Hold on 1 second, I'm trying to... Yes, the magical one. Since I'm... Oops. 1 second. Since I'm standing in one spot, I will steady aim this attack.
Alright, so you use your bonus action for steady aim, gaining advantage.
And I will strike it.
Oh.
Yeah, that would definitely hit. Same one that Lazarus hit?
Yep.
Alright, so as he blows him up with radiant energy, you stab the creature from behind, doing 12 points of damage. Not as impressive, but still good.
Alright, okay. Go ahead and put me on blast, why don't you?
Demon's like, and you're just like, eh. And then like, oh.
I stealthily go for the vitals. Can we put it that way? I end my turn and open my mouth.
So the shadow demons go.
Wait, he didn't die?
He did not die.
What the fuck?
I should have.
So this guy here says, flank him in Abyssal, and he is going to ready an action. This guy is going to come around, triggering his action. And they are both attacking with flank.
Oh, they passed by me. So I get an oppie.
Oh, you're right there. Yeah, you would. So go ahead, take an oppie.
Can I cast Divine Smite on an oppie?
If you hit,
so. Yeah.
Whenever you hit.
Whenever.
Hell yeah.
Alright. 17 would strike as the creature goes past you. Spend your reaction. And are you Divine Smiting?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a level 2. I still can't pick, so I'll just roll an extra d8. Is that okay?
Yeah, so that would be 4d8?
2d8.
Yeah, 4d8 for this attack.
Then an extra 2d8. Alright,
so...
15.
39
plus
points
9.
of
39
damage.
again.
As there's another explosion of light, and the creature's like, looking
So
wounded from the attack.
Paladins versus demons, man. It's a light show.
Yeah, there's just explosions of light everywhere. So these two are going to go for Durgar with the flank.
Idiot.
Let's see.
Yup.
Unfortunately, they don't have advantage. Oh, but they would. First one would hit anyway.
I'll take it.
You are struck for 13 psychic. Ugh. As the claws dig into you, it seems to affect your mind for whatever reason.
I pass my concentration check.
Yep.
Let's go.
The second one is going to strike you as well.
Ow. Ow.
With the flank, that's another... Oh, where's the damage? That is another 12 psychic damage. Ugh.
Ow.
As these things tear into you. Bleeding a bit from your nose. Some dark blood. This one here says, Ra will not save you, in Abyssal, which you probably don't understand.
Fuck you. Ra is my god.
Ra is my strength. Alright, so unfortunately for him, you would bring your shield up in time, and that would miss.
Hurrah!
This one's going to move down this way. And he is going to swing at Deska with the flank.
Oh my god, you coward.
It's like, coward, I'm attacking you. What do you mean, coward?
Because you had to go behind me and fight me face to face. Look at your eyes.
You are struck, unless you have something.
No.
Alright, he strikes you for 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
The second one here is going to attack you as well with the flank. Ooh, that flank helps him out, and he would strike as well.
Okay.
Doing another 10 points of psychic.
Oh! Okay.
You remember, you do have your, you do have the action that halves their damage, don't you?
I do not yet.
Oh, because you took a level of cleric. Wah wah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this guy here, who you can see now, does not like that flame. So he is going to circle around to rear in.
Oh, shit.
Where's the light source? On Fitz?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
On Fitz and on this.
Yeah,
Oh, and
that's right.
and
That's right, on the thing too. So he is going to attack you with flank. Clawing at you. Oh, but a terrible roll and a rear end sidesteps. This one as well now. We'll attack with the flank. Oh, that would strike unless rear end has something.
Nope.
Alright, you are clawed for 15 psychic damage. Oh. That's max damage. Go ahead and give me a concentration check.
One moment. I have advantage.
Alright, so you hold the flaming sphere even as your mind is torn. Mind is torn asunder, and Hariran's not looking good. That's it for the Shadow Demons. Durgar.
He needs to make save.
Oh, because he stayed there.
The one that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dex save. He would make it, so he takes 2. The flaming sphere slightly singes him.
I will bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Must be.
So
Must be
this
nice.
D10 plus 1. So I regain 7.
Alright, so you feel a bit better as you draw upon inner reserves of strength.
And I will swing at this one up here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to swing at the one below me.
Oh, quick question for the group. What's the highest passive perception? I'm curious if you'd see Arnis right now.
Fitz has a stupid passive.
Oh yeah, Fitz has crazy high.
19.
19. So no, you would not see him just yet. Because remember, he is pass without tracing. So he is
That's
super
fair, but
light.
this one's closer to the squishies anyway, so logically I would swing at it.
What
He
do you
has
mean 24
24.
total?
He removed 5 because of the darkness, but he's not in
Yeah,
darkness.
I always hit 19 because I'm including the -5, but I don't want to get anybody confused. So if
Yeah.
24 is passive, yeah.
You're getting us confused by doing the math yourself.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, you can just
Well,
give
since
me.
it's constant, like, because we're always underground, I'm like, it's never going to come up that it's not, so I'm just, like, used to just hitting 19. But I'll just do the total from now on.
How the fuck do you have 24?
Hey man,
I think he has
expertise,
observe
right?
it, yeah.
Wisdom, proficiency,
Yeah, you can definitely
expertise.
do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
19
feet.
in the darkness. Yeah, so he would not see Arnis yet. Arnis is still well hidden in the shadows.
That's me, but for lie detection.
So Durgar, sorry, you were attacking. Who were you striking?
Striking the one below me for 13 psychic, and he's breathed in booming energy.
Alright, so you spin around, casting Booming Blade, as he is struck, taking 13 and looking badly wounded, but still up. Anything else?
Oh, wait.
Booming energy.
He takes. Wait, we're level 5, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I should have been dealing an extra D8 thunder damage this whole time.
So go ahead and give me a D8 roll.
Yeah.
Alright, he takes another 1 point of thunder. Anything
And he's
else?
still breathing booming energy.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he doesn't take any thunder, because he is resistant.
No, having would still leave it with 1. You can't deal 0 damage.
Wouldn't it be rounded? It would be rounded down, though. You can deal 0 damage. If you have minuses to strength and you hit, and you can go into negatives and deal 0. So I don't think that would actually deal anything to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he kind of resists the thunder for this turn. So that's it for Durgar. Fitz, what do you want to do?
I'm going to do bonus action disengage. I'm going to just whisper a good luck to Deska in front of me. And then I'm going to go...
You have the light!
5. Oh, don't worry, I'll leave the light there. I'll leave the light.
Drops the light.
And this is who we picked as our leader.
I'm going to
You're
burn my
being voted
inspiration
down on
point.
the next meeting.
I take my opportunity attack.
Dusk like, we need to...
I mean, if I
Opportunity
live,
attack.
then I'm still the leader. If everybody else dies, I'm still the leader technically. So I'll be over here,
Alright.
and I'll burn
Oh,
my
we're not gonna die.
inspiration to attack this one that Durgar attacked that's south of him. So I'll give
Alright.
myself advantage.
Alright, you take a shot. Oh yeah, that would strike for more than enough. As the arrow pierces him, he turns into a shimmering essence falling to the ground. Anything else?
Disengage was my bonus. I attacked, and yeah, no, I'm good where I'm at.
Alright, Oririn.
I'm going to use second wind.
Alright, so you feel a bit stronger as you call upon inner reserves of energy, gaining 9 health.
And I'm gonna dodge, and that's it.
Alright, so as they're coming at you, you take the dodge action, hoping that... Well, you do still have your bonus action. Do you want to use your sphere?
I use second wind.
Oh, right. Yeah, good call. I forgot that was bonus. Alright, so that's it for you, Lazarus.
I'm gonna give that guy an opium move down here.
He will indeed take it.
Oh my god.
He swings at you. Oh yeah, that would strike. And you take 14 psychic. Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna attack this guy with inspiration.
I got your back.
Please,
alright.
Lord.
Oh yeah,
Thank
22
God.
would strike as you make an inspired attack, dealing 6.
And
wow,
that's a
there we
level 2
go. Jesus, alright.
Divine Smite.
56, 65. As he explodes in
go!
radiant energy.
And then I'm gonna move down here and attack this one.
You would strike.
And there goes
according to
another
plan.
normal
Okay.
Divine Smite.
Alright, 24, 36.
Okay.
The Lord shall save us!
D8 for it being a fiend.
Alright, yeah, it's a bad
that's
day to
that.
be a fiend. This guy's like racist.
No, I meant for the second divine smite. Don't forget the third D8.
Yeah, well, you can roll
He's
if you want.
dead.
He's already very dead.
Oh,
He
it's
was
already
already
dead.
I mean, why not?
Take that!
Hey, there we
Sure,
go.
you do
Another
12 damage to his ashes.
To the pits.
Alright, anything else, Lazarus? As you cut a swath through the line of demons.
Let's see. Give me 1 second.
Or
That's
wait, who's your god?
that's 5,
Ra.
5. Yeah. So after doing that, I'm gonna move back up here to this guy.
Alright. Ra shall save you. New
Extra
round.
With that-
Arnis, what do you want to do? You
You're
saw
welcome,
their-
Deska.
You just saw their paladin go ham and cut down a sloth of demons. Explosions.
It's now official. It's
Okay.
now official. They're on the same side as me. So I am going to move down here, and I'm going to hit this guy right in front of Lazarus.
Alright, so
So-
you suddenly appear out of the shadows as you were still stealthing.
No, go over here for
If you go here, you have a flank bonus.
yeah, which is a
There we
+2
go.
on your attack. There you
There
go.
we go.
So,
So they basically
If you stealth up on him, you wouldn't get to make an attack, so you might just have to move in if you want to attack this turn.
Oh, I'm just like pole vaulting over that last rock. Both spears out, held high, going right at this guy's back.
All right, so you have a +2 to the attack, and he is caught off guard. But unfortunately, yeah, you wouldn't have stealth because you would have left cover to do that. So go ahead and give me your attack rolls. Alright, 19 would strike. Now, at this level, do your attacks count as magical?
Not yet, I don't think.
No, yeah, I think I have to wait until 6th, don't I?
Alright,
Yeah,
so you would strike. Go ahead, give me a damage roll. 7 points on the first hit, which goes down to 3 because he is resistant. Second attack. Oh yeah, 25 strikes again. For another 4, which goes down to 2. As he takes some more damage to the back. And that was your action. Do you want to do anything for your bonus?
Absolutely. Is this guy looking pretty hurt?
Not yet. He was at full health. So he's...
He was at...
He doesn't look wounded yet. When something looks wounded, it means they're below half. So right now, like, his wounds are just, like, circumstantial, like scratches and stuff like that.
Or whatever the equivalent for shadow demons is.
Yeah, so we're going to do Fury of Blows, give him a couple of strikes to the kidneys because he's back too. So we'll see how this goes.
Alright, so you take 2 more attacks at flank. That would strike again for another 3 damage, as he seems to be resisting the attacks because they're not magical. And 14 would strike a 4th time for another 4 points. Alright, so yeah, you basically pole vault into action, striking 4 times in 6 seconds as the demon's like, ah! But he does not look like he has been badly wounded yet, because he was at full health. Anything else?
I think I can... Let me look here, hold on. Bonus action, reaction. You know, I guess I'm just staying right there.
Alright, so you end your turn. Deska, you're kind of looking at Lazarus like, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Lazarus will shout, "Go help Oririn, you dumbass."
Alright, all respect, just lost, just that quickly. It's that simple.
Also, Lazarus will be hella surprised when this guy pops out of nowhere.
Like, what the? Who's this guy?
What the fuck is this shit?
Deska will scoop up the stone that was thrown to the ground.
Alright.
Actually, no. I won't pick up the stone. I'll pick up my longbow off the ground that was dropped earlier. So that way I can go back to shooting.
Alright, so your item interaction for the longbow, but leave the stone there.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have that. Deska will aim at this one, and you'll see, like, at the tip, just flavor, but at the tip of her bow, the arrow will glow with silver light, and she will instead shoot a guiding bolt at him. But she will steady aim first to gain advantage.
Alright, so you spell attack, guiding bolt, casting. Can you link guiding bolt really quick? It might just be weapon attacks, but I'm gonna double check.
That's inflict wounds. I think you're thinking of. Hold on, I thought I clicked it, but
or not guiding bolt, steady aim.
Shoot. Yeah, I could do that.
Because I think that's weapon attacks? Question mark. If it's not, that's really powerful. You can
I think it's
advantage spell attacks.
I clicked that more than one time. Hold on, I have to find steady aim.
Next attack roll. It's just attack roll.
Oh, well, that's very good. So 17 would strike if what he says is true.
And it's the first one because I accidentally clicked it a couple times. It's radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So 24, I think.
Were you able to find steady aim? I didn't see a
I'll let me go on here and try to find it because I can't find it on roll. I mean, what's it called? It's not popping up.
Steady aim. As bonus action, advantage your next attack roll or on the Current turn. Okay, yeah. Use bonus action only if you haven't moved during this turn, and you can't move afterward. Got it. Alright, so yeah, that would strike. 17 would hit for 24 points of radiant damage as he is lit up and was offering advantage to the next attack on him.
Alright, and that will be me.
Alright, so Deska ends her turn, and the Shadow Demons go. So this one kind of looks over at Arnis like, who the fuck is this guy? He is going to... What's he gonna do? Oh no, he's torn. I think he's gonna keep going for Durgar, because Durgar is, yeah, took some hits, so he's hoping to wound him. He's gonna slash, and oh, he would hit. Surprising.
Shield, 25 AC.
So this time you're like, fuck this shit, and you throw your hand up, casting Shield as a response, the Force Energy knocking his attack back. This guy roars angrily, looking back at Arnis, but...
things have become tiresome. Time to kill you.
Can you speak common? He's like, I don't know what you said. Oh, you said that in Abyssal? He says,
yeah, he has Abyssal.
Fuck your mom, he says. Because he's a demon and demons are jerks. Whoa! It sounds like, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
From beyond the rocks.
All right.
Eat my mortal soul. Fuck your mom.
PG stream. Sorry, stream. I hope I didn't upset anyone.
That's so funny.
You came out of right field, bro.
I mean, screw your mom. There we go. This guy here is going to... yeah, I think even though Arnis stabbed him a bunch, he just saw Lazarus cut down two of his buddies, so he's gonna try to kill the paladin.
You kill Frank and Steve.
Go ahead, bitch. I got Raw on my side. What do you have?
He would strike you.
That's okay.
Come and get... Oh, God!
He has psychic claws.
Yeah.
They seem to work.
Not very good, though. Only for 8 psychic. As he claws into you. This guy...
exactly.
Oh, yeah, so you'd be wounded by that attack. This guy down here...
I'm dodging.
You're dodging. Yeah, yeah. I think he's gonna keep going for you anyway, hoping he still gets a hit. Because he does not like that flaming sphere. So he claws at you. Oh, good thing you were dodging. Crit is a miss now. This guy comes up this way, giving you an Oppie if you want to take it.
Kill him.
I have a question about that.
About what?
Since I have Warcaster, I can use a cantrip, right?
Yes, as a reaction.
So...
The attack would be made when he's in this space, so keep in mind if it's a missile attack, it will be at disadvantage. Oh, Sacred Flame? Yeah, that's fine. So you point at him chanting, and he goes, oh, as a bunch of radiant energy flies towards him, and he attempts to dodge. And he does dodge, avoiding the attack. He moves up to here, and that costs Orion's reaction. And this guy is going to swing at Fitz. Slashing. Oh, that's another crit. Wow. Sorry, Fitz. You were crit.
That's according to plan. You're going down, brother. I'm sorry.
Alright, so you are crit. And wow, that... Okay, well, you're crit for 12, which is really pathetic, but... Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. All right.
All according to plan.
Oh, yeah. Excellent. All right, so the Shadow Demons are done. Durgar, what do you want to do?
You got this, buddy.
I will swing at this guy up here who has just been wailing on me the whole fight, and I will hopefully kill him.
No, your mom. Ah!
No, Joke's on you, my mom is a corpse.
I hate interrupting, but can I do... You told me to do it, but can I do my my free movement because it's survivalist?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So if you spend your reaction, you can definitely move.
Okay.
Look at him go. So
I'll
majestic.
go back to Deska and be like,
So majestic.
I will put my hand up and be like, don't try to talk to me right now.
Still holding a bit of a grudge. Alright, so 16 would strike him. Doing 11 psychic and 8, so 19 damage. He turns
Thunder,
into a dust.
Thunder is halved, I think. You halved it last time.
It is halved, but that would still kill him.
Sweet. Cool.
Anything else?
Spinning on my heel, does anybody look visibly the most... You know what? No, it's Deska. I run over to Deska.
A lot of people look wounded right now.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yo.
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 Actually, so in front of these two, because, yeah.
That's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, Fitz, what are you gonna do?
the symbol that this guy has is the guiding bolt for somebody.
Yes.
The next attack gets advantage.
Next attack is advantage, yes, indeed.
Okay. So then I am going to, for my bonus action, I'm going to take the dodge. And then I'm just going to move 1, 2, actually no, 1. Yeah, I'll just move there. F it. And then
how are you
I'll
dodging
attack
as a
him.
bonus action?
Oh wait, no, that's.
Yeah, that's monk.
I keep messing up cunning action.
No worries. Yeah.
Dash, disengage, hide. Yeah, no, never mind. JK.
You
No,
got
I'm
the
just
other
gonna...
two D terms in there, just not the dodge.
Yeah, I keep throwing all the D's out there. I'm just like, no, take them back. I'll just move. Shut up. I'll move down here next to Dorgar since he's in the way, and then I'll just pop a shot at this guy by himself.
Go to.
Alright, you take aim, and yes, he is glowing with light, so you would have advantage. 16 would strike for 7, plus 7, 14, so he takes 7 points of damage as an arrow passes through his incorporeal form, and he is no longer guiding. Anything else?
I'll just move back behind Dorgar.
Get behind me.
Get behind me. Alright, so...
Roll.
Oririn, what do you want to do?
Oh shit, real quick, can I roll 2 constitution checks because I forgot to roll for my concentration?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's for the first attack I got. Oh, I lost it. Never mind.
Look at that honest man.
Your spell goes away.
No, like I was using it, but I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, it's always good to be honest. So Oririn, what do you want to do? Are you muted?
I'm going to start with Sacred Flame on the one next to me.
Alright, so you wheel around, hucking a sacred flame at him. These guys are somewhat dexy, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yes, he would dodge out of the way. Anything else?
And I'll use my bonus action to try and slam into this.
Alright, so that guy makes a dex save. Oh, he dodges as well, but would take half damage. So 9 to 4 to 2. He takes 2 fire damage, slightly singed by the magical sphere. Anything else?
That's it.
Lazarus.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Alright, so using the momentary distraction of this random individual's attack, 18 would strike as you hit the distracted demon.
3, 2, 8.
Smites. 24 plus 9, 33 damage. As he is wounded by your attack and looking beaten.
One more attack. I don't know if that hits. Oh yeah, that does hit.
With the flank, it definitely does. So another 11 slashing. And he is looking very wounded, but still up.
And another 22.
Never mind, he's dead.
Radiant. Okay.
Raw, take you all!
And then I'm gonna...
Yeah, the other demon just feigns death.
Oh, wait.
Son. I ain't going nowhere.
Shit. I can't... I would give him an oppie, but I kind of want to go help Orion the most.
Give who an oppie?
this guy because I'm trying to walk to Oririn, but there's no way I can.
Yeah, he would get off you if you walk past him.
You know what? I'll go here.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, new round, Arnis.
All right.
So the demons, luckily, whoever this paladin is seems to be felling these demons very well.
Oh, and after killing that demon and before I start walking, I just look at Arnis. I'm like, hey, and then I just leave.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Very awkward, hey.
Alright, what's Arnis doing?
So I got 40 movement here. I'm going to try to take a shot at this guy over here. So 1, 2, 3.
So if you right-click after picking up your token, it'll measure your movement for you.
Okay.
So you can see, like, for moving diagonals, like, how much extra movement it would cost and everything. Alright, so you move down to that one. There's no flank, but you can take some attacks on him.
Right. So we're going to take a whack at this guy and see what happens here.
Alright, oh yeah, 19 would strike as you hit with the spear for your first attack.
And I'm also going to try to use a stunning blow, spend a key point to see if I can stun him.
Alright, so you do 3 points of damage. Because I assume you have a spear in each hand, right? Or are you wielding the spear two-handed?
Spear in each hand. Short spear in each hand.
So you do 3 points. Channeling key energy, I believe they have to make a con save, correct?
That's correct.
What's the DC on that? It should be 8 plus your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency modifier is the DC.
Okay, so 12, 15.
15. Alright, so no, the creature would attempt to resist, but would fail, and he is stunned. Unable to move.
Right, so now that second spear is gonna jam that into him.
Alright, so you now attack at advantage because your enemy cannot move. So second attack, crit. Oh. So go ahead and give me damage there. And another D6 because of the crit. So 5 plus 9, 14, which halves to 7, and he is looking wounded.
Now we're gonna just throw 2 blows into him.
The key point, you mean flurry of blows?
Yep, flurry of blows, yeah. So one more key point coming out.
So you spend another...
You can get one attack without using key points, just so you know.
Yeah, with a bonus
every turn
action.
You get every turn you can do it for one. If you can get one bonus action as an attack without spending any key points.
Yeah,
the key point is getting it twice.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
In case yeah. But all right. So if you're spending a key point to flurry, so 9, we have advantage. So roll again. 25. All right. So 25 would strike. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. 4. So 2 more damage, and your final attack. That's a natural 1, but again you're at advantage. So roll again. There's a way you can set it so you always roll 2 dice. Usually that's the best way to go, just in case you have advantage. But 22 would strike with that last attack, so go ahead and give me damage. Another 2. Alright, so you stun this guy, just stabbing him over and over. You really wish that he was corporeal, because the shadows just seem to move around, and he isn't taking as much damage as you would like. Anything else?
And I think for a bonus... No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. I'm going to stay right there, right in his face.
Deska.
Back to me. No.
Back to you.
Well, let's just clear the field out, huh? Attack this guy.
Still recovering from that potty mouth.
I didn't understand him, so it's fine.
So you take aim at this guy. Natural 1, unfortunately, will miss. Oh, but he's stunned. 21 would strike. So 9 and 7, 16, halved is 8. He takes 8 points of damage, looking very wounded, but still alive.
That's it from me.
Alright, the shadow demons go. This one's stunned, so he just kind of stands there. This one here is going to curse and move this way, giving you an Oppie or Ririn.
And Laz.
No, he moved around this side, not through Laz.
Oh, okay.
Throwing some burningness at him. Gotcha. So he tries.
Is he running?
You're not sure what he's doing. So he would make his save. Wow, they're rolling good on those saves. He moves up to here, then he is going to use another action to move again over to here, and you would see him. Well, what's your 19 is the highest passive perception. So as soon as he moves into the shadows, you would see him use some sort of action to vanish. You cannot see him anymore. That is it for him. Durgar, what do you want to do?
I will move. 5. Oh, no, not there, actually. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Zoo. Just running around in place.
I move up and around over to here. Still can't see this thing trying to run. But,
You're gonna see it soon.
Yeah, I will shout back to O'Rear and get your light up here, and I will throw my axe at this thing. At the one that's still in the orb light.
You have advantage because he is stunned. Oh yeah, 22 would strike.
Ignore the thunder damage, I'm not
goes...
Nice.
And that's it for you.
Bonus action, summon it back to my hand, and I'm done.
Alright, Fitz.
If I can, I'm going to grab the light source off Deska.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The question is, will Deska give it to you?
Yeah, Deska, are you going to let him take the light source?
Yes, but I stare at him the entire time.
Give him a stank eye. All right.
I handed this to you, and now you come back for it. Right.
I avoid Deska's gaze, and I just take it, and then I'm gonna go.
Fitz averts his gaze.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll dash and go.
All right, hang on a sec. So as you get there, you would see at the edge of the light a creature appearing in the shadows.
5, so 1, 2,
Shoot it!
4, 5,
Shoot
6,
it with fire!
Shoot!
4, 5, 6. Yep. And then.
Well, you would be so you'd be at 20 feet where you'd see it, so you'd be here when you saw it.
Okay, cool. I think we've got a lot of. Just because I'm afraid to lose it, I am going to go ahead and then bonus action dash. So 1, 2, 3, just to get close here, and then I'll just pop a shot at it, and then I'll just yell out, "Don't let it get away!" And then I'll just shoot it.
Alright, so you take a shot. No.
Ooh, baby boy.
You're a little freaked out.
Oh, you said don't let it get away.
Don't let it get away, pong, and you just fire into the shadows somewhere. Like, oh, shit. Anything else?
That's it.
Oririn.
Shoot it!
Look at his properly set up token.
So I'm gonna shoot and I'm gonna use my spear.
Isn't the flaming sphere's movement 20 or is it 30? I thought it was 20.
I think it's 30. I think 20 is the spiritual one. But I will link.
Yeah, let's double check. You might be right. Up 30 feet. All right, so you are correct. So did you move it 30 or 40?
30.
Okay, so it rolls up that way. You sure it looks like 40?
No, it was from here.
All right. So it's or you're blasting at it. So the first blast would strike, dealing 11 points of damage, force damage. Second blast would strike again for another 7. The demon still looks like he's in pretty good shape, and he is going to do a dex save. Which he would fail, so he takes 1 point of fire damage as well. Anything else?
That's it.
Lazarus.
Would I be able to know if Nature's Wrath can hit him?
What do you mean can hit him?
Like would it be able to snare him?
Do you have religion trained?
No.
So you can give me a religion check untrained, but it's unlikely you know much about undead if you're not trained in religion. Or you could just try it. Yeah, you have no idea. I don't fucking know. You mean he looks shadowy? Maybe? Question mark?
Well, I mean, it's spectral shit. Spectral vines. So
sure, try it out. See what happens. Who knows? Science.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
All right.
The question is, do you have faith, Lazarus? Because if
You
you
have
do,
faith
it'll work.
in Ra. Yeah.
You don't mess with my faith in on Ra. I'm gonna use this motherfucking shit on this guy. I'm close enough, right?
All right. So use your action, calling forth spectral vines. Let's see. The vines attempt to wrap around him. Unfortunately, they just go right through him. He is unaffected.
God damn it! I should have dashed. Oh, well, whatever.
Anything else?
No.
All right, new round, Arnis.
I already killed 3 of them. I'm happy with that.
Let me see. I'm going to move up on this guy. Let me see. To there, and I am going to throw my spears at him.
Huh. All right, so you hurl a spear at this guy. Yeah, 16 would strike for the first attack.
And the other one?
13 would strike as well, but I do need some damage rolls. Alright, so 8 and, well, 4 points for the first hit. And go ahead and give me a second one. Another 3. Alright, so both spears strike him as he's seemingly fleeing, and he's a bit wounded, but still pretty healthy looking. Anything else?
No. I'm just going to get in a defensive position and see what happens next.
Alright, so you end your...
Well, actually, no. I'm going to...
Yeah.
I've got some more movement left here. I'm going to move...
So remember, this is a burning sphere of death. If you end your turn next to it, it'll probably hurt you.
Yep. So that's why I'm going to step up here.
Gotcha. Alright.
Yep.
Deska, what do you want to do?
Yo, it's my turn. Alright. So what we're gonna do... I gotta join the fight, you know? I gotta get over there. I gotta get in there.
Guiding bolt.
I don't have any more. And I will fire at this guy with my normal bow.
Alright.
Alright. I will look away
Alright, so
You
that
did
is it
that
for
before
you.
you shot.
Yeah. The
This
Shadow
little shit
Demon
is getting
goes.
away.
He is going to... Let's see.
Dude, I thought it was
5, 10,
escape
15,
me.
25. At this point, he's going to use a bonus action and vanish again. And then continue his movement. So, what did he move? 25 so far. And then he is going to move again. Alright, so he once again disappears somewhere into the shadows over there. Durgar.
Ay. That's 30. Hey, caves keep going over here with one fucking thingies. Yeah, I'll dash. Up to here.
Okay. Do you have a light source on you right now?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay. So you're looking around the area, but you do not see him yet. At least not with your passive perception.
He's got to be over this way somewhere. Yeah, that's my action, so that's my turn.
Alright, Arnis. Or wait, no, not Arnis. Fitzgerald, what are you going to do?
5, 10, 15, 20. I'll move to here. And can I spot him yet?
So no, not within the 20 feet or with your passive.
Okay, so then I'll go ahead and use my I'll use my dash. That's one of the D's, right? For cunning
You
action.
moved
Yes,
25.
you can dash.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, still nothing.
5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that's movement, bonus action. You know what? I'll just use my action to dash to.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then 5, 6.
All right. Oririn, what do you want to do?
Wait, Fitz, don't you have a light source on you?
Yeah.
But I think he probably just rolled a higher stealth this
Well,
time.
you won't be invisible if you had the light, right?
Yeah, if he's within 20 feet of you with the light source, he loses his stealthing ability.
I'll disable my spell and I hold my action to shoot if I see him.
All right, Lazarus.
Fuck, I don't know. Let's see here. That's 30. Let's go another 30.
All right, do you have a light source on you?
Yeah, my armor is shiny
All right.
from Jessica's spell.
So,
Yeah.
actually, hang on a sec. As
He's shining
you
bright.
walk this way, you would see to the north of you
You
a
son of
creature
a-
appear.
I was thinking he was gonna do that. So that's 10, 15 feet. I
I
moved
will
back.
use my reaction to attack him.
Alright, so with your readied action, you blast at him. The first one would miss, but you connect with the second one, dealing 13 damage.
That's 15 feet. You moved me back, right?
Yeah. So you moved forward 15 feet so far. You still have your dash, so you have another 15 feet.
I'm gonna go there.
Alright, that's it for you. Arnis.
Are my spears sticking out of him, or are they on the ground?
So let's see, you threw them at him. They would probably be right here where they hit him.
Okay.
Although
there?
you can use your fists as well, I think, as a monk. It's the same damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to pick them up. You can pick up one of them as an item interaction.
Yeah, so I'm going to pick it up, and then I can still use that to move and throw, correct?
Yeah. Although you can't pick up both on the same turn, so you'd have to leave one of them behind.
That's fine. Turn one. Yeah, I don't have to throw it.
And this here is difficult terrain, so it would be double movement to move over it.
There we go, right there. Right?
Okay, so you climb up on the rocks.
And throw the spear.
Alright, go ahead, give me an attack. Oh, it would fly past him as he dodges it. Anything else?
Wah, wah.
Yeah, wah, wah. No, I shall stay on top of the rocks.
Alright, Deska.
Alright, let's start running, I guess.
Guiding bolt.
The demon does look wounded.
I'm getting sick of it.
I'm getting sick of it.
Lazarus just keeps yelling, guiding bolt. Guiding bolt, guiding bolt.
Lightning bolt, lightning
I
bolt.
will move here.
Alright.
Oh, damn.
And I will drop my longbow and pull out my short sword and ready in action if he passes by me to attack him.
If he passes by you?
If he tries to attempt to pass by me, yes. If he comes into range if he comes into range, I will attack him.
Gotcha. Alright, so that's it for Deska. The demon goes. He is indeed going to come over this way, giving Lazarus a copy.
Here we go.
Oh,
hey.
Well, that was a crit. Any smites, or are you all out?
All out.
Alright, so you deal 14 damage.
Smite him!
That's still 14.
He's looking very wounded. He's going to come over this way, proccing your reaction, Deska, as well.
Right.
So, Lazarus, make sure you use your reaction.
Yep.
17.
17 would be enough as you strike him for 14, which would be actually just enough.
I don't think I would get sneak on that.
Oh, you're
But
right. Ooh. All right, so he is still up. Thank you for reminding
Damn
me.
it. Fuck.
Well, we know he has at most 4 HP left.
He's going to come over this way, use his bonus action to vanish, and then suddenly strike at Deska with advantage.
Oh, shit.
He wouldn't get advantage.
Alright, well, he is going to strike at you without advantage.
Yeah.
And he will... Luckily, he did not have advantage, and that would not hit you. You dodge
Let's go! Alert, baby!
Durgar, what do you want to do?
It saved me 3 times.
You got anything, Durgar?
He's over there, yeah?
Yes. Luckily, Deska jumps out of the way just in the nick of time, using her, whatever, 4th sense abilities. Oh!
Yeah! And I throw the axe.
Only I sneak.
Alright, so you hurl your shadowy axe, attempting to finish him off. And, oh, that would be 1 short. He would dodge that. Anything else?
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Fitzgerald, can you end this?
Fitz, you went the wrong way.
He's like, oh,
I don't
shit.
want him to end this.
You just want to fight this guy forever.
Yeah, for real. This is real. So that'll be my movement. I'll do
Been
my
real.
bonus action.
You got this.
25, and then I'm just gonna shoot him. No advantage, nothing. Just
You got
pop
this.
shot.
Alright.
Okay.
That would be just enough.
Yes.
No, let's go.
And he goes down, ending the battle.
Nice. Deska.
I will
drop
shout,
throwing.
hurrah!
Hooray!
Alright, so there is a new unknown individual among you. Arnis, why don't you describe yourself to the group? What would you look like to them?
Well, as soon as the last fiend goes down, you'll see that I just sit down on the rocks, my legs crossed, My hands are shown. I'm wearing like dark gray clothing with black boots, and there's a bright orange sash that's wrapped around my waist. You can see a couple of daggers in the back of that sash. My head is shaved. My face is shaved, although it's stubbly. It's like 5 o'clock growth, shadow on everything. And on each of my wrists, there are leather bracers. Those bracers have what looks like a mantis stamped in it. That's a bright green. That's surrounded by a sun, and my eyes are bright green. I'm pretty unimpressive. I am very average. I'm not the person you would remember if you were in a room full of 20 people. I'm not the one you would remember or think of.
I would remember you.
And you look like a human to them, right?
I do. I look human.
Any like tattoos or markings that they might notice?
No tattoos or markings. Just the bracers are the only thing that kind of breaks up the monotony and the bright green eyes.
All right.
And the voice. Are you kidding me?
It would feel very nice to be within the light again, as you've spent quite a bit of time in the shadows, and it was starting to make you a bit insane. So, the torchlight lighting this area up gives you more of a feeling of ease. And I was going to say we should do some descriptions of the group, but let's do a 5-minute break quick for stretching and restrooms, and then we'll come back and do some descriptions.
Alrighty.
Alright, I shall return.
Alright. Everyone's alive.
Demons. What can I say?
Yeah. Lots of them working together. What the hell?
What did I do something to them? I'm not even a paladin. It's like they have it out for me every time.
You just have incredibly bad positioning luck. Like you just happen to be on the fringe movement of everything in the.
I'm just in the square where they could just get to me, and they're like, why not?
They see a leather armor wearing woman and they're like, kill her.
They see. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just so charming. That's what I'm gonna go with. That's what I'm gonna tell myself.
You're the one female PC I have ever seen. So you're like in this group, you are and have continued to be the only woman. So
I am one of the 2 original members of the Goodberries. I don't think we're gonna keep the name, but just me and Ariran are the only originals left.
How long has the group been going?
Not that long. I'm
level 1 and level 5 now, so not that long.
Yeah.
I look over to Ariran. How many people have come and go from this group? I don't recall anymore.
The wise one, the weird wizard.
Oh yeah,
the guy with adamant on punching stuff. That's 3 so far, right?
Didn't we have a grave guy for like a really short amount of time?
Right. There was this guy for that. We didn't even live town with him. I think.
I don't even think we left town. It was like one mission, and he was like, "All right."
Yeah, we started.
Like, I know where these guys are going. Let's get out.
But yeah, me and Orion basically have tenure in this group.
And we had the fire turtle, which is basically 2. Because it was the carrier for the spirit.
And I was playing a zealot barbarian who worships love, and he has like an affinity for the sky, and this setting doesn't have a sky, so I was like, you know what, this doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So I exchanged that tank for a different tank in the form of a fucking dead guy.
Creepy dead guy.
If you're dead, you can die again. So you're the perfect tank.
Well, Weston helped me find my religion.
Know how this works. I'm kind of like a puppet with free will. It's weird.
Weston and who else?
Weston helped me find my religion. It was pretty awesome of him. I gotta thank him sometime when we get back to town, so I could,
I helped you too, and I also just saved your puny life.
Weston really helped me out to find who I am to this day.
jeez.
It's pretty.
I saved your puny life.
And you know what you told me? You know what you said right after you did a really nice thing on the battlefield?
Yes, go help Oririn, you dumbass. Because you were looking at me like I was...
What did I do? What did I do to be called a dumbass?
You were standing there surprised.
I was surprised that you actually are competent, and I was... You know what? Never mind.
I helped your sorry ass.
Deska's just pinching her nose.
Is everyone back?
Yeah.
So let's do some quick descriptions. Oririn, what do you look like?
Ruin's a 3-foot or a ginger halfling wearing heavy armor and carrying a shield as big as he is, a staff that has the shape of a dragon on its top, and he has a cape that's a little bit too large for him. That's green.
Yeah, my cape of protection.
And that's it. He doesn't have his right eye and his left leg. He has a backpack like a pirate.
What about Deska?
Deska is a dark-skinned human with dreadlock hair. She currently has what appears to be some type of religious markings stemming from her eyes, like teardrops. Tear streams. She has a cloak, leather armor. For the most part, not very remarkable. 5'2". And she clearly, and you've seen, predominantly wields a longbow. And it's pretty fast.
Alright.
And she is staring daggers at Lazarus because he talks too much.
What about Durgar?
Durgar is a 6-foot tall individual with very shaggy black hair that comes down to about the base of his jawline. His skin was probably a normal skin color at one point, but has faded to a dull ashy gray. His eyes are a icy blue that almost seem to glow in darkness, and it complements the purple tattoos that he has going all along his body that also glow faintly. His armor is splint mail, but really ramshackled, patchwork damaged splint mail. Like, this shit is barely hanging on. He has a scuffed up woodchopper's axe on his hip, a equally dinged up heater shield, and a notable piece of plating over his chest where his heart would be, because underneath it, if you saw, would be a gaping hole in his chest where his heart should be, indicative of his not quite there nature. And given some time, you will see his boom slang snake with similar glowing purple tattoos named Cetus.
Alright, what about Fitzgerald?
He's got some dark green, brownish clothes on. He's wielding a longbow, just like Deska. He's about 6'2". He has the gentle, upswept ears, so you can tell that he's kind of elf, but not all the way there. Yeah, pretty nondescript, and that's it. Nothing crazy. Brown hair, brown eyes, and a faint smile on his lip. There you go.
So Arnis sits atop these rocks. You can see him kind of almost basking in the ability to be in light again. He seems like he is kind of calming down and relaxing a bit. How do you all want to react to him? He hasn't really said much yet, but he is human and he does seem to be an ally.
Well, Lazarus is a 6'3" half elf. You skipped me.
Did I skip Lazarus? Oh, I'm sorry. I think because I was reading Deska doing stuff like to Lazarus, I may have thought he just went. Go ahead, Lazarus. Sorry, what do you look like?
Yeah, no, I'm just a 6'3" half elf paladin with long silver hair, red eyes. I have a shield and a sword. And yeah, there's nothing else very interesting about him. He is currently glowing because Deska made his armor glow.
And she is not stopping.
Yeah. So how do you all want to react to Arnis? Or does anyone want to say anything? What do you want to do?
Do you hate demons? I just look at him with a blank expression.
I walk up to him and put out my hands for a firm handshake.
Jessica is mimicking Lazarus behind his back. Because she's seen him do this before.
I will shake her hand. And
will
stare
he
intently
accept
in her eyes.
the handshake or not?
Do you have food?
Yes.
Plenty.
I've not eaten in several days.
I'll put down my hand slowly and start walking away, disappointed. He thought he might have found another Weston, but no.
God, stop trying to replace Wes.
I'll pull out a day's worth of rations and hand it off. I will extend it as an offering to this strange individual and say, "Do you hate demons?"
Who doesn't?
Do you hate cultists?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Welcome
Do
to
you
the
feel like punching stuff for food?
Will I punch things for food? I prefer to eat at taverns, but I have to beat it up first. I will then eat it.
If you like to eat at taverns, you're at the wrong place.
So
This is not a tavern.
So you took the food that he offered you, Arnis?
Yes.
All right. So he would take some of the food and probably just start eating it very quickly, right? Because of the little bit of
start out shy, but then actually just like suck it down like a greedy goblin because it's been a few days. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can tell this guy may have been suffering a bit from the madness from being in dark. As you all know, the darkness of the deep is not forgiving, and if he hasn't had light, he may have been slowly going crazy.
having similar energies.
We're all mad here.
Sorry, what did you say, Durgar?
Do I get that vibe off him because I have similar energies?
Yeah. Well, you are like more than most. You know of the madness, and you definitely feel its pull on him. Like you can almost see like the strands of darkness slowly detaching from him as the light is shining. So he's starting to recover a bit now that he has food and light. But yeah, he was definitely looking a little bit feral before.
I like you already.
Yeah, the cultists, they've either killed or captured all of my friends. I think I was set up. I think everyone was set up.
Sounds like something they would do.
As he says that, Fitzgerald will say, as happened with my previous group, and I'll shoot a glance at Deska.
I was already staring at you.
Now,
just
you have
emotionless.
You have Dosha with you, right? Or did he stay behind?
He keeps scurrying off into combat. So,
Dosha's definitely with us, but at the same time, he's not. When we're fighting, he's not there.
So, I mean, mechanically speaking, he would be there during the combats. It's just to make things not a friggin' slog. I just usually keep it to 6 people on your side. Because I find, like, when you have a bunch of NPCs fighting, it could just slow things down too much. So if you have less than 6, I could pop him in to help, but you can consider if he's with you, he's fighting, and he is in danger. Like, he can get killed if something happens.
Yo, I killed like 20 of them around the corner, guys. What do you get?
Yeah, Dosha was fighting maybe another one who you didn't see off camera.
They disappeared. The body disappeared before we could see it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You would notice, Arnis, that there is a gnoll with them, who actually let me reveal what he looks like. And I think he's the only NPC right now. Dosha stands at about 6 feet tall. He is a gnoll, and he looks a little bit smaller than a normal. Like he'd be considered a runt in gnoll society. Where is he?
You missed it. Like a week ago, we had the green dragon following us. It was weird.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I've been following you for a while.
That's not creepy.
I knew I'd like this guy. I like him a lot already.
Deska, we've had weirder, honestly.
That's weird.
Wait, didn't Fitz start the same way? He was just following us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know a lot of things I'm talking about, do you, Fitz?
Also, Lazarus attacked me when I revealed myself. So
well, we've run into a lot of different.
Did not attack.
In your defense, Lazarus attacked everybody we met.
Yeah,
so far.
he attacked
Lazarus.
everything.
Lazarus just he misses Weston too much. No one can fill Weston's shoes.
I never attacked anybody. I only use Nature's Wrath.
True.
Do you all
Nature's Wrath is not an attack.
Do you all see Dosha in the journal? I'm not finding him. This is really weird.
I saw him earlier.
Where is he?
Non-player characters?
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
Right under us.
Right, because he's with you right now. All right. I'm dumb. Here you go. So yeah, he's a little bit smaller and a little bit kind of almost a runt compared to other gnolls you've seen, but he was fairly impressive in a fight, very quick and dangerous. So he would just kind of consider you, but he's kind of keeping his distance right now, as he might be a little bit nervous around you, not knowing you very well.
He's so quick you don't even notice him fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed like 16 other demons, but off, like, we couldn't see him. It was far away.
Yeah.
You just found him later.
So looking at Arnis, I'm saying, so what are your plans now?
Leave the caverns, get some food, come back, kill cultists.
Who tasked you to kill the cultists?
It's a personal choice.
So as long as we have the same goals, you'd be willing to come with us.
What are your goals?
We're going to kill cultists.
Then kill cultists.
Perfect.
The servants of Inogu, Dosha says. His followers.
AKA cultists, I say after that.
I'm in.
Alright. So it is still quite a journey from here back to your base.
Also, as a reminder, I had exhaustion from last time.
We all have because we ran.
Because we ran, right? Okay.
Yeah, a bunch of you are probably still exhausted.
Yeah,
but that's only skill checks, correct?
Yes.
That affects?
Skill checks. But that would be initiative, so keep that in mind. You would have disadvantage to initiative rolls.
Oh,
I was still last, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. My 5 could have been a 3.
So the group believes they are probably at least 2 days' journey through the caves from Last Light. And that's where you're headed right now, right? And then maybe Candleholm?
Maybe straight to Candle? What are we going to do at Last Light?
Oh, well, if you're going straight to Candle, that would probably be close to a 3-day journey, if you just want to head right there.
Well, I don't know. Leader, you decide.
What's in Last Light again?
Well,
the little farm.
Last Light is the farm, but the idea was to, at least from what I remember, you all wanted to return to Candle to let them know what was going on with the cultist base and see what they want to do next.
Yep.
Yeah.
If that's still the plan.
Mm-hmm.
This is all new
okay with getting away from those shadow demons.
So I would be consulting with Lazarus, since they're the ones that initially had they know the details of where we're supposed to go and who we're supposed to talk to. So, but yeah, I think going straight back to Candleholm seems to make sense now that we have the information. And we've left the trail of bodies, so who knows what changes they'll make while we're gone.
Alright, so do you want to rest at all? Like, try to take a short rest, or do you want to just move on? Keep traveling?
I mean, ideally, a long rest at some point, yeah.
To get rid of
we could use a short one. We can.
Well, a long rest. So currently, it is probably around mid-afternoon. Those of you with survival, and would probably know it feels like it might be around mid-afternoon because no one's really tired yet. It's hard to tell, obviously, because there's no sun up, but Yeah, you're still you still think you have some time that you can travel before you'd be tired. Alternatively, you could just sit here all day and wait for it to be nightfall.
No, I do think that I'm okay with the idea that now here's a question, just because I forget who was doing it. Was it Crowbar, the one that would, after every time we fought, he would go and collect essences, or was that somebody else that did that?
I think we need someone with religion for these guys.
It has to be someone with
To
religion.
collect essence, you need either religion or alchemy. Actually, I'll leave you here until you decide what you want to do.
The only reason I mention it is because I know that we were doing it the last sessions, but I can't remember who was doing that, so I was giving that person a chance to speak up before we left. But if it was Crowbar, then I don't care. I was just mentioning it because that was something...
I don't actually remember, but yeah, if anyone has alchemy or religion, you could try to collect the essence of these fallen demons, which could be used to craft and or do magical effects later.
If you have the vials, I have the knowledge.
I have vials because I pull out some vials from my poisoner's kit.
So you would have to spend a vial. Remember, your poisoner's kit does have a set number of vials. It's not just infinite vials.
Yeah.
So how many vials do you have left in there?
I should have...
You start with 3.
I only have... Yeah, so I should have 2 because I only have 1 vial of poison left.
Alright, so you're going to pass a vial to Durgar?
Yeah.
Alright, and Durgar, you're going to try to collect the essence of these guys?
Do you want this back? Like, are you holding on
to it? I'll hold on to it if you want me to.
I'm fine either way. I just don't know if you need the vial in case of emergencies.
Can't we place them with their other components?
You can just mix them with others, but if you need... Like, later on, if you need Shadow Demon Essence for something, you wouldn't be able to get it.
Actually, I already have Shadow Demon Essence in a vial. I could just put more of it in.
Oh, well, yeah, then you could just add it. Alright, so so you're taking some time to collect their essence. That's probably going to take you about half an hour, if that's okay.
And I'm guessing guidance wouldn't be applicable here?
No, not really.
If we're sitting for half an hour collecting, we might as well complete the hour, get some health, and...
Yeah, I get a short rest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then if anything comes at night when you're trying to sleep, you're
so do you want to start short resting then while he's doing this?
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah,
so hoping there are no more shadow demons in the area, you all kind of take a breather as Durgar begins to collect the essence of these creatures. Durgar, let's see, 13, so you would get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 7 of them. So that would be about 140 gold pieces worth of Shadow Demon Essence.
Goddamn! Goddamn shit!
So you can add that to whatever you had already.
Now we have an amount of Shadow Demon Essence now. Was that
well, hang on. We didn't actually pass the short rest yet. That was only a half hour. Right. I still have to roll to see if anything happens while you're resting here. So, someone give me a D20 roll. Anyone in the party. 18? All right. Yeah, you're fine. So the caves are quiet. If there were other shadow demons, then they have long gone, you assume. And you would spend an hour here, and you can go ahead and spend hit dice if you need to.
Whoa.
Damn. Okay.
My rolls are terrible.
I'm glad they're terrible now and not earlier.
Alright, so it is now later in the afternoon, probably approaching evening.
DM, do I get to participate in their short rest? Because
yes, collecting essence is not strenuous, so you would still get your short rest.
Alright, cool.
And you can also all pick up all your, weapons or torches or anything you dropped. Alright, so you have the hour. Are you ready to move on? Or do you want to do some RP with Arnis here while maybe you're talking while you're resting and collecting essence? We don't have to
I'm
do
ready.
the actual discussion, but we could say maybe Arnis is... Would you tell them anything about yourself? Like, why you're here or what's going on, or would you remain quiet?
For now, I would remain quiet.
Okay, so he just kind of keeps to himself, maybe meditating or something.
At some point during
Watching.
Watching, yeah.
towards the
It does
latter
feel
end of-
good to have light on you again. You can feel yourself calming a bunch.
Towards the latter half of the short rest, I would approach him and say, "You are like me. I can feel it from you. Your bones, your eyes. You have seen the darkness, yes? You have
That was
welcomed
strange.
it for a time.
God, what a fucking creep.
You're a little strange. But yes, I have danced with the darkness, but now I'm back in the light.
And you live.
Yeah.
You are strong indeed. A valued member. Just
Member.
don't get too confident. It has a habit of sticking with you. He'll clang his hollow chest.
Yeah, you would notice it looks like... Because he can see, like, a hole in your armor, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like Durgar at some point took a pretty nasty hit, and like the wound that he suffered looks like he would be dead, but for some reason he's not.
I probably would have seen this DM like as I was following these guys for a little while, right? Kind of figuring out if these guys were.
Well, you were at a distance, so you didn't get as close of a look at them, especially in the shadows. But now seeing him a lot closer, seeing details, yeah, it almost looks like he's some sort of undead.
Yeah.
Which might be a little off-putting to you, but yeah, he's definitely doesn't act like the undead you may have seen, so you're not sure what's going on with him.
I am no friend of cultist nor demon. Don't get me wrong. I am my own person. But the void, it is a neutral party. It helps, it hurts, it gives, it takes. You will come to see.
Do you have any, sorry, do you have any arcane training? Like Arcana or Nature or Religion? No, Arnis.
Oh no, no Arcana whatsoever.
Okay. So yeah, you're not sure what the heck he's talking about, like the void or what he means. He just it seems odd to you. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and say you finish your rest and begin travel. Unless you got something else you want to say, Durgar.
Nope. Just wanted to let him know that I'm also fucky with the void.
The creep him out, got it.
Yeah.
Fellow creepy guy.
But I'm a creep, John. It's what I do.
What do I do, John?
Alright, so the group will begin traveling through the caves of the deep. So it's gonna be a bit of a journey. Wait, hang on, let me send through the map. I will, I'll speed it up though, because I don't want to do too much here. Give me a d20 roll. Let's see what happens on the first wing of the trip.
Slap up out.
19. Alright, so you travel through the caves. I assume... well, actually, who is navigating? Because you don't have maps of these areas, so I do need someone with survival. Up to 2 of you can work together to lead the group through these caves.
Dosha and...
Fitz.
Let's do it, Fitz.
Alright, so
Well, Fate has
Dosha...
disadvantage, right?
Oh
he might
yeah,
find
Natural
someone-
Explorer.
So that means you can't get lost, I think, right?
Yes,
I have
but
a
I
natural-
also haven't been to Candleholm, as
Yeah.
unless you would allow me that knowledge from my previous group.
Yeah,
I'm not
so...
sure what else is nearby.
You wouldn't know the route, but you could help Dosha pathfind, because Dosha does have the route. So I would still let you make the check if you want. The
Okay,
survival
yeah,
check.
I'll do that. And this is still at disadvantage because I'm exhausted, right?
For now, yeah. Oof. Luckily, Dosha's doing pretty good. You're trying to help, but you're still very tired and a little bit worn out from all that running before. So a day passes as you travel. Go ahead and spend a day's worth of food. The day passes quietly, so nothing happens as far as being ambushed or anything. You move through the caves, and you make some progress. So go ahead and do a long rest as well. As it is now the 55th of winter. You all recover a level of exhaustion, and I assume you're going to continue traveling, right?
Is foraging a thing I can do down here, or is it more limited since this is like cave systems?
What do you mean? Foraging.
Because
no,
I know that
you can forage. There are mushrooms and other things you can eat within the caves. So if you have, what's the one that lets you forage? Outlander? Or are you just trying to get food? You mean in general?
I'm just trying to get food, just because I know, like, for example, Arnett doesn't have any rations probably, so I'd like just try to get enough to
give me a D8 roll plus your wisdom. And we'll say you are still tired. So in the first day, you're able to find 3 days worth of food, even with your exhaustion.
So I'll give that all to Arnis, and then keep.
Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, he brings you a bunch of mushrooms and stuff. Now, this food only lasts for about 2 days. It's not, it is perishable. So, you can't really store it. So it might be better to just give it to some of your party members.
We can just give you from the rations that we have on us. I mean, we can give you 6. We have 86 of those.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You still have all that food, huh? That you got from the Nolan.
Oh, yeah, that I didn't know. I just had 4 on me, and I haven't, like, looked at the party loot, so I didn't know that we had...
Yeah, the group looted, like, a storehouse of the Knolls at one point, and there was just, like, barrels of preserved rations, so they just took a bunch of it.
Food galore.
And Weston had, like, 70 on him at some point.
Alright, well, do you want to just give out some of that food, then?
Yeah, I'll give.
Yeah.
Well, for the night, everybody needs to eat, so that's 6, right?
Alright, so you just feed everyone from there.
So since I don't need to forage, can we instead make that 3 days worth of hallucinogenic mushrooms, and then I feed everybody those instead? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright. He's just like, yeah, here, eat this.
No party.
Alright, so you spend 6 food from the party treasury. Got it. So the group is fed. Continuing to travel the next day. Give me another pathfinding check. You are now not at disadvantage anymore because you're all rested up. So everyone's feeling much better. Yes, you actually make very good time. And you are able to make it to Candleholm by the end of the day.
Let's go!
Nice.
We're popping off.
We're popping!
We're bumping. We're grinding.
I'm immediately going to find Weston.
Oh my god, he needs to go gather energy from his lover bird.
I missed you, Weston. I missed you. I missed you,
That's,
friend.
you're just jealous that your friendship means nothing to me compared to
I'm
Weston.
not even listening to you. I'm going to find my underground informant. Leave me alone.
Alright, so you are within the town now. The city watch is, or the town watch, because it's not exactly a city, is happy to see you. They let you in. They say, Goodberries, you've returned. What news do you have?
It's a Goodberry.
That is the name of the group.
You're a good berry.
You're good.
You've been a good berry.
Until we change it. Do you have a different... Well, actually, do you want to tell them you have a different name now?
I don't think we came up with a name, have we?
Well, you can call me going to the tavern to get drunk. And
Yo, Rick, I'll join you soon, bro.
Alright, so you just sort of look at them like, we're still thinking about the name.
Workshop.
Alright, so what does the group want to do once you're in town? Do you want to split up? Do you want to head somewhere together? What do you want to do? You got some downtime here.
I'll tell Fitz, go introduce yourself to the mayor. Tell him everything that's been going on. And I'm gonna head out. And I'll leave the group. I'm gonna go find Weston and probably have a beer and chill.
Alright, so you head out to chill at the tavern. We'll go in order if the group's splitting up. So, Oririn, where are you going?
Going to the tavern to play and smoke some special weed, inspirational weed that he got last time he was here, and try do both at the
Just
same
relax
time.
a bit. Alright. So Oririn heads off to the tavern, the Devil's Sight. And what about Deska?
Deska would go to refuel up on parchment and oil, but parchment and writing stuff so she can write more letters for her sister and find her informant to deliver the letters. And she would see if the informant she'd ask if she could like sell the one vial of poison that she had to try to make some money off of it.
Sure. So you can buy things at book price at the market unless you want to try to haggle. But you can otherwise just buy normal items at book price. The poison, does it have a value somewhere?
It's 50 gold to make poison, correct? Like, because that's what like the poisoner's feat gives you. It says that.
Yeah, it's just basic poison from the Adventurer's Gear section.
All right. So poison isn't something that has much use in the market. If you really want to, go ahead.
I was going to my criminal spy person to see if they could sell it on the less than legal market.
What's their name
Not
again?
on the Trayla.
Trayla. And that's under
NPCs.
NPCs here. Oh, I see. All right, so you go speak with Trayla. She says, I'll just show it to everyone. Why not? She says, poison. Where am I going to sell that? This is a tiny town. I mean, I guess I could look for one of the caravans that comes through, but it might be several days before we see one. Do you want me to just hold on to it and try to sell it next time I...
Yeah, I was giving it to you if you could find a buyer, then sell it off. Is all it was. It's not urgent.
I'll look into it, Deska. No promises, though. You know how it is around here. This is a middle of nowhere town. We don't just sell poisons to people.
Well, do what you can.
She says, how you been? You want to go have a drink?
Of course I do.
Alright, so Deska heads over to the tavern with her friend to drink. What about Durgar? What are you doing?
Oh boy, great question.
Everyone is definitely freaked out by you as you're walking around town. You're getting a lot of looks, though they do know you're with the Goodberries, so people are giving you like a respectful distance.
I just laugh to myself softly as he just coils around my neck to make it even creepier for him. And I will actually, first off, head... Yeah, I'll go one at a time. So I'm going to the Knoll encampment. Actually, no. Dosha is probably doing that on his own, right? So I'll go to the town hall.
Yeah, Dosha went to speak with some of the Knolls who are kind of a little bit north of the town.
Dosha's got that piece covered. I'll head to the town hall to get everyone that's not a Knoll side briefed in.
Wow.
Alright, so you go to the town hall. As you approach, the guards kind of stop you. They say, what's your business here, friend? Again, looking a little bit worried by you.
I'll throw my hands up in an exaggerated, spooky gesture. I've come to see your future. I've come to talk to your leader. I have information about the Knoll Caves and the demons infecting it.
What about Oririn and Lazarus? Where are they?
Playing at the tavern.
No, the guard's asking. The guard is asking you where Oririn and Lazarus are, because they're kind of the most well-known of the group.
Oririn's probably in a brothel somewhere, and Lazarus is probably arm wrestling every strong man in town. I'm the only one here at the moment.
Give me a persuasion check.
Arm wrestling? What?
Sure, why not?
It's a tavern, not a brothel.
That's what you guys do at the paladin school, right? Wrestle?
So the guard considers you a moment. He says, I think it would be better if they were here as well. I'm not sure we want you inside the town hall, he says a little bit nervously.
Racism.
Racist.
Is that
Is it because I have a big hole in my chest? Sorry, go ahead.
Is the person that Durgar going to go see the same person that Lazarus said that I should go see, or are they separate?
Yes, actually. So if any of you are doing any of this stuff together, you can let me know, and I'll say you're there as well.
Gotcha. So I would be with Durgar then, because that's before Lazarus left. He just said go inform the mayor, and so so whoever Durgar is going to go talk to, then I would be with him.
Fair enough. And actually, Arnis, were you thinking of going to the tavern or the town hall?
Is there a temple here?
There's a shrine.
One being built.
There's a shrine, and yes, there is one being built. I think who was building the temple?
Weston.
All right, Weston was trying to. Yeah. So there's a shrine to Paylor. It's not very large. It's kind of like in this area here. Do you want to go and go there?
I think I'm going to go to the tavern.
All right, so you'll go drink with your new allies a bit.
Get to know them.
These caves are well lit by something called sunstones, which, being from human society, you would know that sunstones are large, usually crystals or rocks enchanted with a special ritual that basically releases sunlight type energy. So it's used to light settlements, grow crops, and basically just keep people from going insane, because it's a very powerful source of light and heat. So they're all over the place down here, shining down upon this area. And the tavern is probably lit with a fire as well as a bunch of light coming in from outside. Though it is laid out, so at this point they would be more moonlight. So it would be like a darker, like softer light coming over the town. Because the sunstones will be basically sunlight in the day and moonlight at night. Much like the normal surface cycle that none of you have seen, because none of you have been to the surface. Alright, so anyway, you're drinking at the tavern. So Fitzgerald, you would see them kind of tell Durgar that he can't go in right now. What do you want to do?
I would step in and say, gentlemen, this is the first time we're meeting. You can call me Fitz. I am one of the party members with Durgar that took on the task to go scout the Null Caves. And I think that the sooner we get the information to the people that need to hear it, the better we can contend with whatever's happening next. And I would give him a half bow and said, I do know that you would rather see some more familiar faces here, but we had quite the journey, and we too, pointing at Durgar, are the ones who are the most readily available to get this information across. The rest need a little bit of time. We did lose a couple members, and so they need some time to process, if you would allow them that, by letting us through, so we don't have to disturb them.
Give me a persuasion check. So they kind of listen and nod. He says, oh, a new member of the Goodberries. He looks to his friend for a moment. The guy shrugs. He says, wait here. And one of them goes inside. It's about 5 minutes.
While they're vaguely distracted by Fitz, I'm going to send a message up into approximately the room area that I met with the mayor last time, and send a message in that direction of, hey, I'm here. Your guards won't let me in. Come talk to me.
All right, so you send a message. You don't get a reply right away, but a moment later...
Reply 6 seconds, and for the guards, what they would see is me vaguely pointing in a direction and then whispering something that is inaudible.
Yeah, they already think you're super creepy, so they don't really think much of it.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? That guy's a weirdo.
So he would hear the message in his head, and he just has to whisper the reply, and it comes back my way.
Yeah, so about 5 minutes pass, and the guy comes back. He says, the mayor is willing to see the two of you. Come on in.
Thank you.
So he leads you upstairs to where Rowan is. And
right before we leave, the one who said that I'm not allowed to come in, will hear a whispered voice in his head, "You're racist," and then enter the building.
It's like, what the? Who said that? He's looking around all like freaked out.
You're racist against undead.
You're a lifist. So Rowan greets you as you walk in. He says, "Goodberries, and a new one. I don't think we've met. Rowan Amesley, mayor of Candlelight. What's the name of this place?
Candlehome.
Candlehome. Mayor of Candlehome." He says, going to shake your hand.
I warmly embrace Ben and give him the biggest, a really big smile and say, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
Likewise. So where are the rest of your people?
Getting drunk.
I'm glad everyone's all right, though. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone died. A few people left, a few people joined. You know how it is.
Crowbar died.
I see.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Hey,
You're not there. Shut up, Lazarus.
You're not there. I look at Dorgar and I just
Look to the
say caca, slowly, but don't say anything else.
Oh shit! Yeah. We met the crow. We named him Crowbar. He died. It was sad.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's good that you all have returned. What news do you bring? Are the cultists are they as dangerous as we thought?
Oh fuck yeah! Oh my god yeah!
So you want to start telling him a bit about what you encountered?
Yeah, just
all right.
Exposition.
So I'll say I'm going to shift camera as you all are doing that. Lazarus, you would find where? Do you remember where you were building the church, Weston?
Fucking wherever they told me I could build it. Probably somewhere near the farmsteads.
All right. So you would find Weston. He has some laborers with him, and it looks like they're still in the process of putting down the foundation. As you approach, he says, Lazarus, you're back. And he walks over and gives you a big old hug. Or do you want to roleplay him? Sure, I'll let you roleplay him.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
I give him a very firm handshake.
He'll take the handshake, hold it for a moment, and then pull you into a hug.
Okay, I accept the hug as well.
For those who don't know Weston's description, he's about 6'4", 6'5", and just like ridiculously well sculpted body, like the power of a strongman powerlifter, but the showmanship of a bodybuilder, just physically exceptional to the point of absurdity. And he wears priestly garb and a wide-brimmed hat most of the time, and he's just a gentle-spoken fellow with very soft eyes. Very soft-looking, gentle eyes.
It is Weston.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so are you guys going to talk about anything in particular, or are you just hanging out for now?
I'm going to hang out and complain about the weird people in the team.
People. All right, so maybe you sit with him for a bit, talk about everything that's happened, about your new companions.
And Weston will remind him that love transcends mannerisms and appearance.
Sounds like something Weston would say.
Don't be racist.
But then he would also follow it up with, yeah, no, some people just deserve to die, though. That's a thing.
Don't be racist.
Come on.
You haven't seen this Durgar guy. You have to meet him, and you will understand why I say what I say.
All right.
One day, perhaps.
So you all are kind of hanging out and talking. What about the three at the tavern? Or actually four, because what's her name? Your hireling friend. Trayla's there with you all. So I'll say the four of you are sitting at a table. Trayla seems nice enough. She's going kind of on and on about happenings in the market and what's been going on with the town. She says the North has been under a lot of scrutiny with all the Knoll attacks. How are you all doing with your travels? And she sort of looks to the three of you.
It's been pretty hard. We've been constantly in battle. It hasn't been easy. That's why today we're just gonna. She kicks her feet on the table, lie back, and just have a good time.
She says, "Well, there's a little bit of nervousness in town with the Knoll attacks continuing. I know that Yuri is fighting pretty hard up north to try to keep the peace. Apparently, there's a lot of cultists in the area still. I thought you all had killed most of them."
Hearing that, Desko sit up. They're still fighting in the north, you said?
That's what I've heard. The farm up there has been under attack. Yuri's moved her forces in to help defend, but there's still a force up there that's been causing problems. I guess Knoll banned war parties, Inagu cultists. I don't know much about any of it. I just know what I hear in the whispers in the marketplace. Hey, who's this new guy? She looks at Arnis. I don't think we've met. Trayla. She smiles and gives you her hand to shake.
Shake it.
Right, so
Arnis Subu.
she says, "Good to meet you, Arnis. You gonna buy us drinks?" New guy usually buys drinks, right? And she gives a wink to Deska.
Deska, we found Traylo. We found him in a cave. I don't think he has anybody.
Oh.
Give it a few minutes. I'm waiting. We'll have money soon.
She seems a bit disappointed, and she says, "Well, maybe later on when you get money." And she gives you a wink.
I'm just waiting for a sloppy rich person to come in here. We'll have
Aren't we all?
So there aren't too many rich people, but it does seem like there are a couple of maybe merchants or people from the marketplace drinking right now. It's pretty late in the evening, so there's probably a bard playing, a bunch of people running around serving drinks, and some laughter and just drunken, normal late night debauchery at the Devil's Site.
Waiting for somebody to get lazy with their purse is what I'm waiting for.
All right, so you're kind of keeping a lookout for possible pickpocket targets.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just, they leave it on the bench next to them instead of tucking it back in their belt because they've had a few too many. Something along those lines.
What's your perception?
My passive perception, I think, is 17.
Okay, so you got a pretty eagle eye as you look around the tavern. Give me an active perception check, because you'd be looking around, so you could probably.
Is it possible for me to detect his intentions through my passive insight?
What's your insight?
My passive insight is 18.
All right, yeah. So you recognize the look as he's kind of scanning the area. You don't know exactly what he's doing. All right, so I'll give you the 17 on that. You don't know exactly what he's doing, but you've done this sort of thing before, so you do notice that he's keeping an eye on things and maybe like noticing a couple of purses here and there.
Okay, if I get the thought of like I've seen this position before, I'd just cause more of I'd cause more rowdiness and more, I try to like boost people up to get more excited and stuff like that, to give them more of a distraction.
All right, how are you doing that?
I would literally, I'd start. Aririn's probably singing, right? If Aririn's singing, I'd get like very.
Are you singing, Aririn?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you've taken the stage. Usually there is a bard there, but as soon as like you go up to like, oh shit, the Goodberry guys, yeah, you can sing. Give me a performance check if you're singing. Oh yeah, so what type of song are you singing? Like, what sort of mood are you trying to instill? Like
Is it a question?
sadness, like excitedness, like what type
Well,
of song?
Deska is trying to get everyone excited, right? She's trying to like.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time.
So Orin will vibe with her without understanding what's going on and trying to
All right, so
keep
you're
it
getting the crowd all riled up.
energetic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
Do
singing
I notice
along.
that they're helping me? Do I get a sense they're helping me?
Probably. I mean, what's your passive insight?
17.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Deska would
you
look
would
at you and be like,
you might notice Deska giving you some looks as you're looking around the bar, and you would kind of see her walk over and Oririn kind of starting to rile everyone up a bit. So you might get the sense that they're in on it a little bit.
I'll start trying to like convince people
fellow
to dance with
thieves.
me and stuff. Yeah, I try to get people to dance with me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So you're definitely getting. Or go ahead.
So yeah, as soon as there's an opportunity, I'm going to try to pinch a purse or some coins off a table. Doesn't really matter.
All right, so 24 is definitely getting everyone a little bit rowdy. People are drinking some more. Deska, you said you're trying to dance with people.
I'm trying to get people to dance with me, yeah, get up and dance and stuff.
All right, are you looking for specific targets or just anyone who will dance with you?
I mean, could I make a perception check to look
Sure.
around? Okay.
So, no one really catches your eye as being necessarily a great target. There are a couple of people who are more drunk than others, but I mean, they don't look like they have a lot of money, more labor.
Yeah, then I just dance with random people in general. No direct target.
All right, give me a probably performance.
Performance? Okay.
Unless you have a different skill you want to use.
Is persuasion possible?
For dancing, I don't know if persuasion would be
to get them to dance with me, but I'll do performance.
All right. All right. So yeah, you're dancing, you're talking, and this is creating a bit of a distraction, especially being the Goodberries. You're pretty well known here, and everyone's like, "Yeah, let's party." So with a 17 perception, Arnis, you would note that. There is a table kind of off to the side with some more well-off people who aren't really taking much part in the revelry. They're kind of watching it. Maybe there's some like smiles and like talk among them. They look like they are probably a little bit richer than most of the people here, but they're not. They haven't gotten super into it yet, other than watching and listening to the singing, which is distracting them a little bit. So they could be a target if you want to go for them. Or you could just go for someone who's like an easy hit that wouldn't have as much money.
Well, I'll just go for an easy hit because we don't want to cause a big stink right away. Because
Right.
the richer people, they're off to the side.
Yeah, so there's a table with some better dressed individuals that don't look like they're as drunk, but are kind of getting into the partying a little bit. Just kind of listening and cheering. That may have a bit heavier belt pouches. But if you just want to go for the drunk people, go ahead and give me a, what's it called? Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah. 14. All right, so you're kind of walking around, hitting some of the people who are just kind of almost falling over drunk and yelling and maybe even some people causing a little bit of trouble. Give me a second sleight of hand check. Unfortunately, these are laborers, so you don't think you're getting too much from them.
I just want like enough to cover a couple of drinks. I'm not looking to get rich here.
All right, so we'll say you lift probably about maybe 15 copper pieces going off of a couple of people.
Yeah, that's fine.
And come back to the table. The bar is definitely in full swing now. Everyone's having a good old time as it's getting later. More people are drinking and celebrating. But let me cut back. We're getting towards the end of the game. So maybe cut back to the town hall really quick as you're talking to the governor. So he would say...
7 fucking shadow demons, and Lazarus popped the fuck off, and we are now here.
He nods. He says, "Oh, wow. So they have demons with them as well. That doesn't bode well. We're continuing to fight them to the north. The farmsteads are under attack. I've sent Yuri to push them back, but it has been draining. I'm starting to wonder if engaging them is worth it, or maybe if we should just leave them be and just try to defend.
Now,
Go on.
I would say, did you just tell them about the demons, or we told them everything, right? Like
I told them the entire exploits from when we left here to when we came back.
Okay, cool. So then I would say, as the mayor says that after he's heard everything, I would say, as of now, it seems that the gnolls that are under cultist control are more than willing to side with us if we can help liberate them one by one, as the one village we've already ascertained. I think that the longer we wait, the more control the cultists will have over those gnolls, which will mean that they'll have more resources to throw against us.
Give me or go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I'll stop there.
Give me a persuasion check as he considers your words. He says, "Well, but how would we liberate them? It sounds like the edges of their caves are extremely well guarded. I mean, if we sent soldiers against those fortifications, we'd take huge losses, and I don't even know if we'd break through, especially if there are demons present." He says, "Do you have a plan on how to liberate those gnolls and fight back?"
Only thing I could possibly think of is that if we were to be equipped and go back into those caves again, to try and find a leadership and deal with them directly, since that is one of the conditions the gnolls gave to us individually at the village, was that if we can take care of the cultists, they would side with us.
So a subterfuge mission then, just
yes. But it would require participation from you, and I would say, to expand on that, I would say making a show of force doesn't necessarily mean you have to throw people at the fortifications, but just by the fact of having armed soldiers outside their gates would be enough that maybe they would put more soldiers on the front to defend against attack they'll never come, and they'll give us less patrols to deal with in the caverns themselves if we were to go after the leadership.
He says, so some kind of feint where we make it seem like we're attacking but fall back?
Yes, or even just never just show up and make camp and build your own small fortification so that way you can deal with them, but the only reason you're there is just to hold their attention while we go in and try to deal with the less guarded leadership. But I don't know what, it's my first time here, and I shrug and I say I'm not a military tactician, so I don't know what kind of resources you have at your disposal, because it would cost lives, but it would at least give us a chance to nip the bud at the source.
Well, how about this? It's a bit late now. Why don't we reconvene in the morning, bring the rest of your people, and we can discuss our next move? Because I would like to get some feedback from the rest of the Goodberries.
That seems fair.
He nods. I wanted to give you all a bit of a reward for what you've done so far. But yes, we can talk about that tomorrow when the rest of you are here. And he would probably wish you a good evening with that, unless you want to say anything else.
On our way out, Durgar would lean into Fitzgerald and say, "You know, that's actually a pretty good plan. I was just going to say we throw bodies at them until they stop moving, but, you know, I like yours more."
I turn to him and say, "Not everybody has a body that won't quit, Durgar." And I smile at him as we walk out.
Alright, so this might be a good place to end since we're at 2 o'clock. Why don't we do some MVP votes so I can give out an inspiration point. So just whisper me with someone other than you that you think should get the MVP award for this game. It should look like this, in case you don't know how to whisper in Roll20. Without the parentheses, obviously. Alright, I got 2 votes. 3 votes. Does anyone watching the stream have an opinion on who should be MVP? I'll let the streamers vote too. Or the audience.
Now I can finally vote for myself.
My girlfriend is biased, so we'll ignore her.
Alright, so we got 4 votes. I think I still need 2 more. I think I need Arnis and the nuke. Arnis and Oririn. Alright. And Oririn, who are you thinking?
I gave it to Les.
Yeah, he wasn't very discreet about that DM.
Oh, were you actually... You're supposed to whisper, you jerk.
I decided to put a dot before it.
Fine. Alright, so... I think we have a tie then. Arnis and Lazarus, give me a d20 roll-off.
I'll give it to Arnis.
I voted for Lazarus.
Yeah, two people voted for you, so it was 2 and 2. Alright, well, it looks like Lazarus is giving it to you, so Arnis, you are the MVP for this session. You get something called an inspiration point, which you start with 1. It's basically like inspiration, except you can have multiple of them. You can have up to 10, so just, you would now have 2, so just put those somewhere on your sheet, and you can spend them before you make a roll to gain inspiration on a roll.
Okay.
Basically gain advantage, yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, so yeah, I hope everyone had fun, and we will pick it up.
Fun one.
Yeah, we'll pick it up next time as you start talking to the mayor about what is to be done.
Yeah.
I'm going to take some notes, but you guys can take off if you want.
Alright, everybody. See ya.
Good game.
Alright. I hope everyone watching had fun as well, and I'll see you all next time. I'll do another stream tonight at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, so hopefully I'll see you all there.